Hello?
We're live. Yeah, you can. Yeah, everyone just talk all at once. It works just fine.
Oh boy! Last game, no pressure.
Last game.
No.
Nah, not at all.
No
Welcome
pressure.
to
None pressure.
the last game for our charity stream weekend for the Rainforest Alliance. Thank you for joining us. If you're popping in tonight for the first time, welcome. If you've been moving in and out of the stream all weekend long, welcome back. We greatly appreciate you. Thank you to everyone who has run a game, who has played in a game, who has donated a prize, who has, don't forget, we have a giveaway. So if you go to @terrible_party on Twitter, we have a giveaway available right now. Bran from Spirit of the Wilds, who's playing Nothus tonight, donated there he is, some fabulous D20 candles. They are amazing. As someone who has owned one, they are amazing. They're very good. I had to keep the cat away from it. I was like, no, kitty and fire, bad combo. So thank you to everyone who's done that. We really appreciate it. This is a labor of love, and it is meant because these stories mean a lot to us. We certainly wouldn't put in the time and the volunteer effort to put these things together if we weren't trying to give back because of the love that we have for story. Oftentimes, story is all we have to connect us. So please consider donating to the Rainforest Alliance if you have a little bit of extra cash. If you don't, we totally understand. Everyone is in different parts of their life. We totally get it. If you can just go and visit and maybe talk to a few people about the cool work that they do, that would also be really excellent. So I will not get all emotional about this. I will just say that I am Hallie. I am the DM for the Small Terrible Dragonborn party. My players are assholes, and yes, they name themselves the STDs. That is my disclaimer. So they're horrible. I love them dearly. So if you want to get caught up with our campaign, this is our channel. We have all kinds of stuff on here, but we also do charity streams. So we've played this year for the Rainforest Alliance, and then earlier this year for the Trevor Project, which Shane and everyone who played in that game helped us raise $1,000 for that.
Woo.
So
Ooh.
thank you very much. We greatly appreciate it. We're going to be playing a 5e one-shot tonight called The Pride of the Mushroom Queen. I have been in Myconid land for a while now with my current campaign, so I felt it only appropriate that we go a little crazy for the last one. Why not? So I will have our wonderful players introduce themselves and their character. We will go down the line, and we will start with Avon.
First start. Well, my name's Abon. I do a lot of art. You can find me on Instagram and Lawful Stupid and 20-Sided Adventures podcast. So you need me, you can find me. I'll be playing Daythorn, who is a character I'm stealing from the 20-Sided Adventures podcast and bring him into this little one-shot. She's a Fire Ganassi wizard.
Woo, 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 yay! All right, and then Alex?
Hi, I'm Alex. That's it. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
I'm just a 19-year-old college student broadcasting. Hopefully I can get into more storytelling stuff. I'm not really an artist. I'm not really in a podcast. I am in 3 amazing games that I love very much. I love 5e. And I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be part of this charity live stream. I'm happy to be playing with all these people. Happy to see all of you helping out the Rainforest Alliance and whatnot. And I'm happy to be my character, which I shall begin to describe. So, clad in silver and golden engraved armor, with engraving similar to Elvish and Halfling cultures, holding a mighty tower shield that appears to be a door in honor of Cyrololi, the Halfling deity of friendship, trust, and hospitality, and in the center a heart symbol enclosed in a circle, connected to the Order of the Radiant Heart. This mighty paladin stands at 4'2" and 90 pounds. He is 3 years old, sort of. He's actually 21, and he is covered in golden orange fur, dark almond-shaped eyes. Hi, I'm Dioji, the pump-up oath of the goodest boy paladin.
Oh, I love this.
Yep. Yep. If you didn't catch that, Alex.
I'm
What
a
is
dog.
DOG?
I'm a dog in armor. Okay.
You held out so long.
It was
You
so
thought
good.
I'm gonna keep
thought-
it. I'm gonna keep it under wraps until the end of the stream.
End of the game. End of the
You
game.
thought Puss in Boots was cool? Well, guess what?
This is
Oh
wonderful.
my
We're off to a
gosh.
great start,
This
you
is
guys.
already, my face
Yeah.
already
All right,
hurts.
Borg next.
All right. Bork. Yep. All right. Grand.
All right. Hi, my name is Brand. I own and run Spirit of the Wild's candles. All natural, based upon legends, myths, and nerdy things. Attached to animal charity every time. I will be playing Notice. He is a gnomish bard. He grew up with his mother, who was just a simple bar maiden. He never knew his father, but his mother always told him legends of him. That he was a famous and brave gnomish bard, just like himself, one who had traveled the world, saved it, and in many adventures along the way. Notice was eager to follow in his father's footsteps, and at the age where he could finally leave, his mother offered him a little gift that his father had left behind. A powerful magical lute, and a note that simply said, "I don't really play the lute, so I don't need this. I suppose you could sell it." SS.
All right. I love that what these one-shot characters have backstories. I'm like really into this.
Oh, I
Yes,
could go further
give
in.
me
I
this.
just gave
I
surface.
just
I could go
love it.
further in.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
it's so
man.
good. It's so good. And I
He's
mean,
canon. He's canon in my world now.
perfect. Yeah, and that's. I think it's a
Yeah.
pure example of how we can move these characters around because we create them. They become embodiments of an aspect of ourselves a lot of the times, and then we move them through our stories because they mean so much. So it's just another purpose and another way that we show our love and our stories together. So, all right, Kada, Rev.
Yeah. Hi guys. I'm Rev. I have been in 2 games this weekend besides this one. I'm playing Kita. She is an Eladrin painter bard. Yeah. Real cool. I love Call of the Painter. It's real great. She is the mom friend of any friend group. She likes reading a whole heck of a lot, and she likes art a whole heck of a lot. So she's very quiet and gentle, but don't push her buttons or else she won't be. Yeah. That's what I got.
If you saw Friday morning's game, you know exactly what Rev is talking about. And if you haven't, go back and watch it because it was fabulous.
It was so fun.
You all were great. And then last but certainly not least, the one and only Shane.
Hi there, guys. My name is Scott Shanesaw. I'm from the D&D 5e podcast, Lawful Stupid. I'm just really excited to be here. I used to be a player, now I'm a DM. We just started our new campaign after
Oh
about
no.
100. It's just there's pirates. Oh, what happened? The stream died. I'm still here. What's
You're
up?
good.
Hey,
You're
how
good.
you doing?
You're good. You might
Start
wanna
over again.
You might want to restart how long you've been a DM for.
I'm just
maybe.
gonna keep going. I've been DMing and playing Dungeons and Dragons for about a decade. I started at 3.5. I'm gonna be playing Capital Soul. He's a barbarian. He's a Barbara Streisand.
This is gonna be amazing. All
This
right.
is not what his voice sounds like. This is what I
going to
sound
be-
like.
This is going to be a whimsical shit show, and I love it.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be so good. Oh my gosh. So let's
Listen,
get this.
I'm a consummate professional.
Got it. This is a bad stream for you to get into then.
Oh dear.
I'll just waddle my way up.
Oh gosh. All right. So these folks have the kind of the adventure summary. They are a group, a traveling adventuring group, and they were sent out on a job by a well-known noble in the city of Waterdeep to retrieve a shield made of dragon scales. They have done so. they have found the shield. It is worth a lot of money. So, of course, they want to get that back because gold, for whatever purpose they're going to use it for, it's a good thing. They are moving their way toward the Arbaness Forest. It is an ancient elderwood forest known to be the home of the Arbaness elves. And one village is especially well known. It sits just on the edge of the forest line, and it's called Norlon. And Norlon is a spot on the road for travelers. They welcome travelers. They like having the different variety of goods come through. So, of course, this is where our party is going to head after a long day of traveling. Some beds and a fire and some wine or ale or food or whatever it is they're wanting. Sounds real good right about now. I need everyone, as you come up over the hill that leads down to the valley where Norlon sits, I need everyone to make a perception check, please. First
roll of the
roll of the game.
First roll of the
Oh,
game
that's
is,
a good start.
Oh no.
It's a good start for me. I don't know
That's
about
a
you.
great start.
What is happening already?
Well, I'm rolling traditional dice, and I just got a nat 20.
Dathan got a nat 20. All right.
Okay.
Cheater
I
dice.
see how it is.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
All
That
right.
is a
Do that. Do that sniff. I did not sniff good.
Oh,
Oh,
goodness.
no.
What did you get,
that
Kita?
is. Hold on.
You're good.
There is something wrong with my sheet.
No.
I need to fix that.
All I did was
Um,
port it. No.
It's fine. I have a plus 3. Okay, so like 19. Sorry.
Oh,
math.
okay. Very good. Yeah. Oh, trust me. Math constantly. All right. So with a natural 20, Daythorn, you come up over the hill first, and you immediately get hit with this scent of decaying wood and rot.
Oh wait, was this
Oh.
scent related?
Yes, it was. Well, sight
so I
and
can-
scent. So if you want to take advantage on that, yeah.
Yes, please.
So you don't get a 2.
Never mind.
Oh, no! 2 and then a 5. All right. Oh, DOG.
I'm a sad doggo.
I'm sorry. So, Daythorn, you come up over the hill and you realize very quickly that something is terribly wrong. Where the village sits is normally just this open expanse right before you get to the forest edge, and it's full of huts, and you see fires, and you're expecting to see all manner of people moving around, and instead you just see ruination.
I turned back to the group. I was like, the town's a bit broken.
And
doggy cheated his nose. Just
Kita, you're not too far behind Daythorn, and you see this too. What was once just a green expanse has flooded, and mushrooms have just popped up. Huge fungi have popped up out of the ground, and the proud tower, the watchtower that was part of the Norlon Guard, is now sunken and slanted, and you see 2 figures. You can just barely make them out. 2 figures at the very top of the stairwell that leads to the top of this guard tower, and one seems to be lying prone on the ground, and the other is leaning over them.
Danny's gonna get some fighting. Danny's gonna get some fighting.
And
Sorry.
And I'm
Hold on,
gone.
hold
And
on.
I already left. I'm running.
No. And Dioge's gonna drop on all fours and follow quickly after.
Oh god.
Okay, all right. So we'll say it's a little off the map, so we say you move a full round of movement, and then you get to this edge of the map where you're at now. What would you all like to do?
I would like to fight.
No. That's hold on.
All right, I will wait, and I instead will eat some of these giant mushrooms.
Please, mate.
I really don't think that's a good idea.
All right, how about I go and talk?
I'm not allowed to fight. I'm not allowed to eat.
Just stay right here, and Dog will start to waddle his way over to the 2.
Okay. You have control of your tokens on the map, so you are welcome to move. As you all come up over the hill and down a little bit, the figure standing up you can see now is a female elf. She has a longbow out, and she swivels and points it at all of you.
How high are they? Like,
So they're going to be 30 feet up off the ground because the stairwell has slanted and sunken into the muck. You, Dog, you are up to your neck in water.
I'm 4'2", so I don't know. I don't know how.
It's a lot.
You could doggy paddle.
Yeah.
Excuse me. No, we don't mean any harm. We're just kind of lost. We need to go to Albany. Is everything all right up there?
Come any closer, and you become a very dead. Is that a dog?
It's a pump up. Thank you.
Right. I need you to make a persuasion check, Dog.
All right.
Go to shout. Sorry.
That's better.
Hey.
I don't think I have control over my token.
Oh no. Okay, sorry about that. Let me check the permissions on that. Oh, it should have been. Oh, okay, that was my fault. Sorry about that. That should do it. There you go. Try that again. Hey. Yep, there's Kappa. There's the Kappa I know and love. There he is.
I'm also having a hard time because I'm in heavy armor. I'm just
so you're trying to keep up your head. All right, so she lowers the bow enough to not have an arrow pointing at you, and it's a nasty looking arrow. There's feathers tied to the back of it, and it looks like it's actually glinting with some kind of blackish green metal on the tip. It's not a standard arrow by any means. She just lowers it down, points it at the ground. She says, "If you can get up here, see if you can help."
With what?
and he's gonna like slowly start swimming over to the.
I'm just gonna
stairway.
walk over here and pick him up by the scruff of the neck.
Eh?
I'm just,
Kappa,
you know-
I don't like this.
yeah, I'm just gonna carry him over to the stairs and set him down where he can't die.
You see him? He's like, since he's still over the water, he's still like doing the little swim motion while being picked up like normal dogs.
There you go. Just right there.
Okay. Yeah, you all are welcome to move around. She doesn't seem to register you as a threat now, considering that
So
the
He's
pop-up
just
talked
following
her
you
down.
guys, just like
Okay.
super concerned.
Very
So DOG
disappointed.
is going-
dog.
Dog is going to stand up
Maybe
now on
no
his
rush
hind
to make
legs
my move.
as usual,
Okay.
and slowly walk up, being a little cautious because he doesn't know the entire situation,
Sure.
and so he's just like
Okay, so what's going on here?
Oh, she actually just points down. There is a male elf on the ground, prone, on his back, and he has one hand kind of resting on his face, and she bends down and tries to pull his hand away, and you watch the skin of the palm stick to his face. And tries to pull it away.
Oh dear.
And you can
Oh,
see now his body is actually covered in small mushrooms, and
Well, stop.
his skin is turned to like
Oh,
rotted
oh.
wood. It's bad. Says
Oh.
he's infected just like half of the village.
Oh dear gods. Does anybody have any healing spells? I think we need some healing spells. Oh wait.
and I rush up and I start like rubbing my hands together.
Do you want me to heal him or what do you want me to do? Like,
I wouldn't fucking touch him.
It's okay. Cyrali's on my side.
So I look at the elven archer and I'm like, do you want? What exactly do you want me to do? I can try to see if I can heal him. I can.
Yeah, so you're getting a better look at her now. She has long black hair that's tied back, and the pointed ears that you would expect from an elf, and she's definitely wearing archer's garb and leather. She's got the arm guard on, and she just says, if you can't fix him, put him out of his misery, because I can't do it.
All right. Well, oh dear. I'm gonna see if I can. Okay.
So, sir, just please wait a moment, and I'm gonna like hold my hands. I'm gonna like place my hand not on anywhere. Like he's completely covered in it. You said.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm wearing gauntlets, so hopefully that'll help a tiny bit. But I'm going to like cautiously set one hand, and I'm gonna try and cast lay on hands, expending the 5 points to heal a disease or poison.
Okay. All right. So just to give you an idea of, I'm going to take my glasses off for a second. So his hand is stuck like this, and you can only just barely see the other eye that's uncovered, and it's this sickly yellow green, and it swivels in your direction, and this man just goes, "Kill me."
Hold on,
All
sir.
right.
So did the lay on hands do anything?
So I need you to roll a medicine check, please, for that.
Okay.
Not normally I wouldn't, but in this case, because this is a disease you've never seen before.
Nope. Don't know much about
Okay. You do watch the lay on hand spell sink into his skin, and there's this sudden golden light up through his skin just a little bit, and his hand drops off of his face without pulling anymore, but he is raw on this cheek, and you do see some of the spores start to melt away, but he's not cured. It helped, but not enough.
Oh dear.
Does this archer lady have like a dagger or a hunting knife anywhere on her person?
Yeah, she does. You can see it. It's on her hip.
Yeah, I pull it off of her hip and I stab him in the neck.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna have to make a
What did you do?
grapple check for me.
Are you
Oh,
trying
I'm
to?
really good at those.
Contested athletics.
Oh lord.
what are you doing?
He's suffering.
I mean,
Well, I guess
yeah,
I
but
can
we
roll.
we shouldn't resort to just death.
All right. Well, he asked for it, so. All right.
And you
How do
see
I
like
roll?
Dog just like very terrified, just pulls the hand away and like slowly starts to walk back, whimpering
Okay.
in like fear and sadness.
All right.
What's your
And
athletics?
he even pulls
Kappa?
out his shield and covers his
Okay.
eyes.
24.
Yeah, she it was more out of shock, her reaction, but she doesn't stop you. And
He
she lets you do it. And she says, just, you did more than I could. He's been like that for a week, and I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, you let him suffer for like a week. That was really shitty. He's dead now, though. So.
Well, he'll pass on to the
Probably.
ancestor.
Yeah, his gods or something will be cool with that, I'm sure.
Dog just while behind the shield, he is going to speak a small prayer to Cyroli, and hopefully he'll be sent to a better afterlife. Ugh.
Yeah, that'll help him.
And Dog just slowly like turned, putting the shield away and facing the rest of the group. Clearly not happy about this entire circumstance.
Sure. All right.
I wiped the knife on my pants and put it back in its sheath.
She slaps your hand and says, "You touch me, I will drown you."
Miss, do you know where Arbanese is? Arbanese, right?
The Arbanese forest.
Arbanese
Yeah.
is. I mean, is this Arbanese?
You are in Noralon. What's left of
Alright.
it?
Yeah.
What's
so-
left of it? Do you see this? It's gone.
Yeah. I see. What happened?
And she just points to the giant mushrooms. That overnight
Just.
took half of our village, infected the others.
Oh.
I'm of maybe 20 people left.
Oh. This is. Oh.
So
I'd go and
Day. Do you know what this is?
Oh my god.
The mushrooms? That's
Yeah. Do you know what might cause it? I know you're really smart.
yeah, but I don't do nature that much. It's more like books and math and other stuff.
Oh.
I mean, I know you didn't ask me, but maybe
Yeah. Do you know Kita? Kiki?
Oh my gosh. I love him. I'm gonna adopt him. Okay. Can Kita like go up to one of the mushrooms and see what's what?
yes. Do you have a proficiency in nature?
Do I have proficiency in nature? No, I don't have
Okay.
proficiency in nature.
Do you have a proficiency in either medicine or history?
Medicine or history?
Yes.
I have history. yes.
History. Perfect. Make a history
Cool.
check for me.
All right, we'll do. Doot, doot. Oh,
Nice.
sweet.
19. Okay. All right. Yeah, the 19 will do it. You are looking at this one very large toadstool down here, and it is probably a good 12 feet tall. You can stand underneath its capped head like an umbrella. And you get to looking at it, and you realize that you're actually watching this living organism almost breathe in tandem with the rest of the mushrooms around it. So they all swell a little bit as they inhale, and as they exhale, you see them shrink just a little bit. And as you're watching this, it's rhythmic, it's hypnotic. And you've heard of something like this before. There are various curses that can wipe out villages overnight, and they're tied to they're tied to a great villain called the Weft of Shadows.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Oh, the name
Which way did
alone
he
sounds
go?
bad.
Weft.
Oh, that's a perfect
God.
name. I don't know. That's a perfect name. I don't know what you're saying.
That's very nice. He actually broke out of a minor noble's extraplanar vault many centuries ago and was eventually hunted down by a mighty band of heroes, but not before he deposited several powerful magic items from that same vault that he had created into various places through the world. And one of them has never been found, and it's called the Inoki Scepter.
Huh. Okay.
So,
I'm certain we
She-
probably shouldn't stand that close to it.
uh. Yeah, probably not. I'm gonna say, because that was a lot of information, she's just gonna relay that to the
Sure.
others.
of course, of course.
Inoki Scepter. I don't know what that is. Miss, do you know what the Inoki Scepter is, or that that Weth person?
She turns just burning eyes at you, furious at what has transpired, and she sits down on the edge of the tower. And she says, "That's what caused this. I'm almost certain of it."
I guess. I- is there maybe like a place where it like truly all began, or maybe a place where it's worse than other places? Like I don't know. Like if you look at a flower and then there's the little center part, like is there like any little center part about this stuff?
That's pretty good.
He's not too bright here.
No, I like it. I like it. She it takes her a second to kind of wrangle her head around what you're getting at, and then she says, It's worse in the forest. When it first hit, we sent scouts out to try to figure out the origin point of this calamity before it got any worse, and clearly we failed. The only one who came back, he was already half rotted through. He drug himself back to the village before he died, and he just said that there was a spot in the forest several miles in that was just completely covered in mushrooms. If I had to guess, that's where the problem is.
Okay. Well, what do you say, everyone?
Well,
Yes,
I
that's
mean-
fine.
if it's like any other circle of mushrooms, we can just look at those big ends and maybe find a few more, and then we can just math up some center point and maybe head that
Yeah.
direction.
I
Use
mean,
my special ability, math.
we don't know.
Um,
We don't know the full story yet. Maybe they had this coming.
Yeah,
Maybe they brought this
Ah.
upon themselves. It was very rude of us to intervene. We're so close to our destination.
I
We should
mean,
really get to water first, and then if we have time or energy or memory of this, we can come back.
I mean,
Yes?
Except,
Yes.
I
Drinks on me.
No.
We have
Oh,
to
it
help.
is. It's
Yes,
more
yes,
like
yes.
We
There.
have to help them. I mean, but you saw that, man. There are people, innocent people, dying in the worst way possible. That's not okay.
Oh,
I
first of
mean-
all, he died in a very good way. I will tell
See?
you.
No,
I don't
no,
do
wait, that's
subpar
not-
work.
It's very hard to argue with.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
go-
And he's gonna turn reluctantly to the archer.
If if we help, oh god, I hate that I'm saying this. Is there some sort of reward that maybe my allies can get?
Oh, good boy.
Oh yes.
Not good boy.
She says, you can have whatever is left. We're going to have to rebuild. You do know that the Arbanese elves are famed potion makers and poison makers.
Oh.
Their knowledge of medicine and plant life is renowned. People travel for hundreds of miles to come and see them for different ailments. She says, I'm Desandra. I'm the town elder's daughter, so I suppose this falls to me at this point. I'll give you whatever I have to spare. It doesn't mean much at this point. If they're gone, then it's yours. So I have gold, I have gems, I have potions. I can give you what I have left.
And he turns toward Nothis and Kappa, clearly not happy, but seeing what their response is.
Oh, I nod. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I'm also going to whisper to Daythorn. I'm going to say, hey, as soon as they leave, can you just burn all this shit?
Ooh.
Like the body and the mushrooms and all this fucking nasty.
I don't.
Rev, I'm getting flashbacks.
I don't really for feeling guilty about getting
She's
treasure.
gonna like whisper back, like, "No, I can't burn everything. What if that just makes all the spores worse? What if she's
wait.
infected? What if
Alright,
we're
that's-
infected already?"
Oh, fuck!
Kita's just standing there super awkward while everyone's just talking around her like, oh no.
I'm seeing the squinty eye at everyone. Just, oh, you're infected. I can tell.
yeah.
We gotta kill him.
You're already sick. I can see it.
He's a carrier.
She does offer another little bit of information, which is that occasionally, sometimes the victims look like they've overcome whatever this illness is, and then once they stand back up, they walk zombie-like into the forest.
I'm fine. Trust me. Don't worry about it.
Oh, jeez.
So it doesn't happen to everyone.
This is some Last of Us clicker vibes.
Oh,
right
hell
now.
yeah, it is.
All right.
It happens out of maybe 1 out of every 10, but we've lost probably 40 people to them just wandering off in the forest.
Oh.
If we can't save them, I
unhealing?
guess we better put them out of their misery and stop this for
Yes.
good.
They have no chance of turning back, so if you find them, put them out of their misery. I would agree.
All right.
Alright.
Okay.
Which direction was the center flower part?
She tells
With the
you that it's
mushroom?
slightly northeast from here, and the scout came from, at least from what he could tell, had come from about 10 miles inside the forest.
And what about the Arbanese? Like, I'm so bad with names.
No, you're okay. You're right. She said, we're all that's left. So
Just pretend it's in character.
there you go. Yep.
I
Yep.
thought
Just
it
use
was.
it.
Okay. What? I mean,
That's why I summarize names. Kiki, Day Day.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's so. She's willing to offer you supplies to help you on your journey if you're going to figure out the source of this problem. I need who's got good persuasion.
Persuasion.
I know the
Persuasion.
bard
Oh,
does.
yeah.
Course.
Kita
We're the
does.
charisma casters. We have
Okay.
persuasion.
So yeah. So anyone.
I've got good intimidation.
Okay.
It's like persuasion by a different name.
But
Like-
backwards, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, with more teeth and
Flex. Mostly I just flex.
You
in the
flex
corner.
there you
but
go.
with a more guttural motion.
yeah, exactly. With that one vein right there. So anyone with a decent persuasion of at least 3 or higher, please roll persuasion for me.
Cool. Kita's got a +6.
Yes.
So.
Yes, nothing.
nice.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good.
That's good.
Meh. Why is
Oh,
it
God.
still rolling twice?
The-
You
Just
have
I took it off.
advantage or disadvantage on.
Yeah, the
It's just
toggle might be
nice.
on.
If you go to the
It's nice.
settings, there's an advantage toggle thing or
I like.
world queries.
Because then if you got advantage, you just do it. And if
I'll
you
take
don't
a
have
screenshot
advantage,
of it so
Exactly.
you can work with
ignore
it.
that
Yeah, I'll don't worry. We'll continue.
Yeah,
It's fine.
please.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
don't
good.
worry about it.
So
Oh.
okay, so
You
yeah.
can just cover up this side of the screen with your hand.
Or the other side.
Or-
look, the dog's dumb.
To
not
take
me.
the higher number, yeah. So with a 24, you get down off of the tower with the Sandra. She does take you to the little bit of the village that's still left, and it's really just a ring of huts. And she manages to give you all each one greater healing potion.
Cool.
So 44
we're-
plus 4.
I mean, I'm just gonna.
She has 2 vials of spider poison
Oh,
that you can use to poison arrows or a weapon,
delicious.
or drink
you're,
it
You're gonna enjoy it.
if you would like to
No.
to test your constitution.
How much is a greater healing potion once more? Sorry?
4d4 plus 4.
4d4.
Alright, and then I don't want that potion of poison. No.
And the
Um,
poison then on a hit, it lasts for an hour. And will do either 20 arrows or crossbow bolts, or you can dump the whole thing onto the head of a weapon. And it lasts for an hour, and it does 2d4 poison damage.
I think that'd be great for.
Definitely passing that down to Kappa.
No, do not worry. I don't actually have any
if-
traditional weapons.
If. Oh right, because you.
I've
Just
just got
gonna
shields
huckle
on
I
it.
me.
mean,
on
I
me
can take
hands.
it because I use my great axe more. I'd rather not,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah,
guess.
up to
you
you.
could probably have
It also is
Like,
it can be
yeah.
a thrown weapon. You can improvise with it, so
You can drink it.
you could try
That's what
that.
I'm gonna say. If you
You can make somebody else drink it.
That's what I was gonna say. Just
that.
grab, chug.
Oh,
I'll take one just to have.
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I know
There you
you
go.
would love to have one, and I'll
Okay.
guess I'll take the other one
And
instead
then
of.
if there's like vampires or something, I'll drink it. And
If
then
you
they'll
can
be
like, I
fucked.
don't, I forgot. It's potion of.
it's
snake poison?
it's spider poison.
Spider poison,
Yeah.
and then if you got, I don't know if it's too much to ask if you could write it down somewhere.
Oh no, I'll put it in chat for you. Absolutely,
I-
no
Thank
worries.
you.
I don't have like a shirt, so do you have any like cloth that you could give to me?
I mean,
And
In your basket of supplies, do you
I
have
don't-
any cloth?
Oh yeah, she says we've all kinds of take your pick, and she motions over to there's a big chest on the one wall, and she says there's cloaks, there's all kinds of things in there.
I grab a pretty floral dress and I just tear the hem of it, and I just make a little bandana for me to wear around my face to protect me from spores.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean, I'm immune to disease, so I'm good.
Oh well, lordy da. I'm immune. I'm immune to criticism.
I'm not. I wasn't credit. Okay.
She does have also one amulet that she can offer. She says, I only have the one, but
Amulet of what?
it's an amulet of protection.
Oh.
So it's a +1 amulet of protection. It would add +1 to someone's AC. You do have to attune to it, but you could do
I
so.
mean, I'm at 18 AC. I could move it up to 19, but I think somebody else should maybe have it. I don't know.
I'm at like 24 or some shit.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty stupid actually.
Okay, you know what? Give me that.
Wait, hold on.
I'm
I'm
at
kidding.
21.
That.
21.
No, I don't know what are the ACs of everybody else. What's yours?
Low.
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay,
It's
you
so
guys-
low it
you're
doesn't
two,
matter.
You two are
So
squishy
low.
casters. I forgot.
Yeah,
Um,
13 for Kita.
13.
Oh, what's the difference between
Also
13 and 14 really?
How much
I-
does Nathan have?
I don't
13
anticipate
as well.
being into the
Oh,
fight, so
so
Nothis, how much?
what?
Nothis, how much
what-
do you have?
say again.
AC.
13.
What I will
Oh my
say
God.
is I have
Y'all are squishy.
I have an ability that makes it so that it's hard for people to hit people that aren't me. That's what I got going on. So
Are you an ancestral bard?
I am an ancestral barbarian. Barbarian of barbs.
Okay, but yeah, that's actually
So, like, if I had it, and then I could swing reckless, because I like to swing reckless.
And I have, and if anybody's near me, aura of protection. You get a +2 to your saves.
There you go.
Erotic.
So I guess. Oh God.
So while you all sort that out, I'll
Yeah,
let
we
you
have the
figure
ammo.
that out.
We'll
Yeah,
think of
you
it.
have
I put,
and you
I
have
put
a
it
journey.
on my neck just for shits and gigs.
Okay.
Booster.
I'll just keep it right here if somebody needs
Are you
it.
attuning to it, or you're just gonna have it?
I attune to it real quick.
Take an hour.
Yep, there it is.
Oh
There it
my
is.
God.
So everyone
just wanna
stand
smell
behind
it.
Kappa. Got it. All right. Everyone stand
Yeah.
behind Kappa.
You know what?
Yeah.
I got nothing. He tanks. I deal damage.
Just let him do
Y'all.
it. Yep.
I'll be leaving that part out of the story.
She
Alright, so I guess okay.
she
so
offers
I guess
you fresh water, wine or ale if you so choose. They have rations.
Oh, Kappa, I suppose.
I
you
take some of the
rude
water.
nuts.
I pour it into my hands, and then I just.
Yep. Okay. That makes sense.
Scoop time.
I pour the wine for Narthis. I drink the ale out of a tiny keg, which I have bitten open with my teeth.
Kita's just gonna drink water.
Yep. Okay.
Just
Alright.
out of a
This is-
cup like a normal person.
This is probably a great idea.
I agree.
So she can provide you with not much else. They don't have much left at this point. She does ask you to do one favor for her, and it's to look for her father.
All right, what's he look
What's
like?
your father's name, or how does he look like?
So she tells you that his name is Karis,
Pyrus got it.
and I look a lot like him, so imagine me but male and older with long gray hair, and she gives you a detailed description.
I can't tell the difference between elf boys and elf girls.
I can. Yeah.
So she gives you a description and a charcoal drawing so that you know what to look. She says, I know he's probably dead by now, and he should be dead if you find him because he was one of the people who got up and walked into the
Okay.
forest.
I was gonna ask if last time you saw him if he had any like mushrooms in his.
I
in his
just
sword.
I just want to know that he's put to rest. That's all I ask.
Oh,
Okay.
you want me to? And I point at the corpse.
And
Oh,
want
we
me
went into
to-
town.
Well,
Maybe.
she actually she rummages around in a box near her on a table and hands you Kappa. It's a gilded dagger.
Oh,
That
Fancy.
instead, it's how we send the elder souls on to the ancestor.
okay. Well, I can
So-
probably do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
put that in my boot.
It's like a freaking toy in Kappa's hands. It's like
I'll put this in my boot.
I'll remind him to use it. As a member of the Leoneros High Elf family, I promise I will make sure that your people are sent to the afterlife in peace.
He's a dog, not an elf. You're gonna have to get up earlier than that to fool old Kappa.
It's called adoption.
oh my gosh! Oh no!
Now you're just making him feel bad.
I feel so
I think the only way to bring a dog into your family is to adopt.
Hey, that's rude.
Everybody, go to your shelters. Adopt a dog.
This is true.
Yeah,
Yes. This is true.
This episode's brought to you by the SBC.
Yep. As an adoptee cat mom, yes, absolutely.
Anyway.
Oh gosh. Shoot.
Damn.
Help
He
those
is a
in
person
need,
too,
not
and it's
those that
rude.
breed.
There you go.
Anyway, so adventure awaits. Let's go.
If you want.
Adventure. Tally ho!
Tell me.
Hello.
I know that.
We're going on an adventure.
All right. So, she points you in the right direction. She walks you to the edge of the forest, and you do see a few people come out of the other huts that are still standing. They look like they're packing up. They're packing all of their personal possessions, what they can carry. And she turns to you and she says, I'll be here until you return, but we don't plan on staying more than probably another 4 or 5 days, lest someone else falls ill. So if you return and we are not here, I thank you, no matter what.
Make sure you only pack what you need. Don't waste time on baubles or treasures.
Nope.
Make sure you take food, you take weapons.
Food, weapons,
Take
and clothing.
one bottle of fun.
I
Yeah. Leave all your riches behind.
I can't promise anything, but we'll try to hurry up so you all can live amazing lives and with no more curses falling on you. You have my word as a home fellow and a knight of the Radiant Heart Auxiliary.
You're too good of a boy.
And you
What
have
did
my
we do to
word
get him in our party?
The best
as
boy.
a drunken bastard.
She starts to reach out, almost like she wants to pat your head, DOJ, and then she pulls back when she realizes what she was doing.
He actually like leans forward and closes his eyes.
Yes, please.
Pats your head a couple of times. It's an awkward pat, but she does it anyways. All right.
And you see like those that are near him, you see him like whisper in his breath.
Be friendly. Never pass up a treat or head scratch. Such things are justice.
Oh my goodness gracious!
That's
The
one of
light
by the way,
shines through
that's
the
one of the
canopy.
oath tenets. That's one of the oath tenets.
I need an entire
Oh,
party of
goodness.
these.
Yeah.
I'm glad you asked. I'm here to talk to you about Pugmire. Pugmire is the D&D 5e variant, which is it's a real thing.
It is a real thing. It's super cute. Yeah.
If y'all want a link to the Oath of the Goodest Boy or the Pump Up Race, I got it in my description. I can send it to you.
Yes, it's super cute. Okay, so she goes back to her fellows, and you all can trudge into the forest. So we will move that direction then. You do have to hike several miles through pretty rough forest terrain, and the forest starts to grow denser and darker the deeper into the heart of the Arbanest that you get. The forest floor actually becomes spongy at one point, about 3 miles in or so, and you can hear it squelch under your feet as you walk. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm an atmospheric
Is
storyteller.
it kind of like
Yeah. You ever walk
they sound
through like a
gross.
mushroom patch or step on a rotted log? It's like that.
I'm thinking of more like wet carpet.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's not far
That
off.
was my nickname.
The natural version.
Wet carpet.
the city boy version.
This is the Earth's wet carpet.
God damn it! All right. That scent of just heavy rot and wet leaves is all around you at this point. And up ahead, you don't even need to make perception checks for this because it is clear your path is blocked from a wall 40 feet high, encompassed of vines and wood and mushrooms. It's this massive wall, and it looks like it stretches in both directions for as far as you can see.
Kappa's just staring at Daythorn.
She produces a flame in her hands. All right.
I think we might need a little bit of an easy pass, and hacking and slashing might be a little too slow, so please, Day Day.
I will never get over Day Day.
All right.
So yes, let us
I
set the
just-
forest on fire.
Yeah. I'll
I
try.
mean,
I
to
wanna
be
see-
fair, it's all corrupted anyway.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna see how well it burns first, because if it's too wet, it won't burn well.
Oh, I did not think about this when we're playing for the Rainforest Alliance and the Amazon's on fire.
I mean, what we will do is we will respect nature in all its glory, and we will
Look, nature's good. Nature's good and all, but sometimes nature becomes
Damn
dangerous,
it.
and that's when we have to start like.
It's a control.
Yeah,
It's
we
a
have to start
controlled
lower-
burn.
We have
Okay.
to control. Okay, we
It's
don't
a
want.
controlled
We do
burn.
not want
Damn
to
it.
cause a wildfire.
I'm not using
Opposite.
fireball on you.
my
No,
God.
no, 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 no. We do
I'm
not
using,
want.
Wait.
no,
We
I'm
do
not
not want
using
to
it. I'm
damage
saying
the
I'm not.
the
rainforest.
essence.
We do not want to damage this forest. We just
Shit.
need to.
I'm usually
Hey,
better at this stuff.
All right.
Let us not
You
litter on
Rainforest
this.
Alliance people, if you're watching,
And
please.
continue
This is.
We don't mean it.
We
All
don't
right.
encourage this
So,
behavior. We don't.
Daythorn, you go.
Maybe I just punch it really hard.
You could try that too. So let's let Daythorn though try what they're gonna do. And so Daythorn, how close do you want to get?
Arm's reach.
Okay,
to, like,
arm's reach.
touch the-
You get within arm's reach, 3-4 feet of this thing, and you actually watch some of the vines start to come out of the wall and just kind of reach for you. Not aggressively. Almost like they're trying to figure out who you are.
I put the flame away because it's not aggressive, and as soon as I'm mean to that probably become aggressive.
Okay. So
Um,
what are you gonna do? As it's actively trying to reach for you.
I'm gonna
Uh,
see if I can speak in Sylvan. Um,
I'm gonna look back at the group. Like, I don't
hello?
know.
In Sylvan, see if it responds.
You only get the vaguest sense, Dog, that there might be some way through this wall if you can convince the wall to open a door for you.
Okay. Um, excuse me, Mister or Mrs. Wall, or maybe none of them, because no, there's people who don't believe it. Anyway, uh, we need to pass through, and we really don't want to hurt nature, because nature is really pretty and really nice. But I know it's hurting a lot of people, and we don't want more people to get hurt. So if it's possible, would you mind letting us pass through? We really need to in order to help all of these people without hurting all of the nature around us. So please.
All right, make a persuasion check for me. Oh shit!
Nat 20.
There it is.
Nice.
All right.
Heck yes.
The tendrils actually shoot past Daythorn and pick Dog up, and he gets pushed through the wall and disappears.
What?
And there's a door that swings open that the rest of you can see, and Dioge's just
Oh,
standing on
much-
the other side
much
of
better.
it.
Yes, I
Oh, yeah.
certainly
Like
was ready.
it's funny because y'all
Wasn't
see
ready with another
'cause
fire in my
y'all
hand.
see the door open and you see another door, but then you notice that's actually Dioge's shield that looks like a door. He just peeks at it and like,
I'm okay.
All right.
I put my flame away from that in my
Yes, I
hand again.
certainly wasn't ready to cut our losses and head back to
Yeah.
Waterdeep, shall we?
Nice.
Kappa and Nothus are just in the distance.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Okay. Yeah. It was surprisingly gentle to Dog. It was. You almost got the sense that it was just trying to like poke at you and figure out what you were.
This is how my fanfic starts.
No.
Hey,
I've
just
read
in
it.
case-
Yes.
PG-13,
Not- yeah.
PG-13.
Not as
I've read it. We're making a musical out of it.
It would be fine to have a vine sip
It's a
of wine.
dog.
Nope.
Nope.
No. It's okay. Listen.
I'm gonna go walk through the door, see
Alright.
Dog. I'm gonna pat his
Kira's
head and be
also
like,
walking
"I'm glad you can talk to dogs. That's not dogs. I'm
Wow.
glad you talk to vines. That's very handy."
Cyrology taught me well.
Can you talk to mushrooms and tell them to stop fucking killing everybody?
Oh, that's a good idea.
I mean,
That's Mario.
I can try.
So, I will give you kind of what you can see, and then I'll move you onto a separate map. You can see before you a totally different looking forest. It actually reveals a hallway. It's like the forest or whatever magic is here has built its own home inside this walled off section. There's a hallway covered by. You almost think it's like carpet or some kind of textile at first, but it's actually just a carpet of white mushrooms all along the floor, leading you forward in one path like a hallway runner. And it changes further up, about 50 feet up, into this dark purple color. And you can see up ahead, the forest has actually built itself pathways and hallways and like caves and strange striations along the walls, and you can see ahead of you this area.
Oh.
Oh, I love it.
That's-
Mhm.
That's a pretty map.
It's
That's
very pretty.
Ooh,
It's got
that's
crystals.
super
So
pretty.
I will
Oh, snap.
put
Where
you
are we?
all.
A statue
Yeah.
to
I was
the
about to
elder
say,
god.
I
where-
copied you all, but it didn't move over, so let me try that again.
He's like, fuck you.
where has the
You all fell through the carpet,
Where's
and now you're
Party?
dead.
Oh,
There we go. Okay.
Oh,
There we go.
I
So-
knew I would die this way.
it
I don't
full
think this
like
is
Oh,
the
here
heaven.
we are.
walkways and stairs and crystals and mushrooms, and up at top there's a little like overhang here. There is a statue of a tall, proud woman seated very regally, and one hand is holding a mushroom and the other one is holding a spear.
Would I be able to identify that some sort of deity?
It is not any deity that any of you have any familiarity with.
It's a little on the fucking nose with the mushroom and all that, but
Mm-hmm.
Fair. So up ahead is another path, and you can see it divert into far off in the distance at the very top of the map where I'm pinging what looks like some kind of entrance into it looks like rock, and as the closer you get you realize it's actually just hewn vine and wood and mushrooms all melded together into this building material.
It's pretty, that's for sure.
It's very pretty.
It is, but if this is related to the mushrooms and all, we have to be careful.
It's true.
well, just point me in a direction and watch me go.
DOG pulls out his shield.
Onwards.
Onwards indeed.
Okay. So do you want to just
Alright,
continue
po-
forward?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
From a safe distance.
yeah,
From a
we're
Cautiously.
keeping a cautious pace. Yeah, we're keeping a cautious
How
pace.
about I go in the front and DOG you be the rear guard, and it will be like a big shield sandwich.
I'd appreciate that. I'm a bit
mean-
squishy.
Okay, yeah, that works.
That way, if anything comes from behind, you're there with your big shield. If anything comes from I'm there with
So
my 2 shields.
Kappa first, DOG in the back. Who's behind Kappa?
I'll stick near Kappa.
Okay.
That's dangerous.
All right. And then who wants to go next, Kita or Daythorn?
I think I'll go second though. Or sorry.
In the middle.
You want to go in the middle, or who wants to be
Oh,
behind
I
Nothis?
love it.
Who wants to be in the middle?
Middle.
Who wants to be the sandwich?
I'll say
Like,
Kita can be in the middle.
Okay, perfect. It's a marching order. I just need to
Delicious.
establish that. Okay, so you all cautiously make your way through this and this like big hallway. The ceilings are, it's this. You ever walk through a wisteria tunnel? The vines all meld together, and you can
Right.
see mushrooms, bioluminescent fungi hanging like flowers off of the ceiling. That scent of rot and muck and wet doesn't fade here, but it is quite pretty, as you all have noticed. And as you continue past Kappa, you're the first one to see it because you're in the front. It's
alright.
almost like the statue's eyes are watching you.
Oh, fucking not great.
I have a
I
question.
hate it.
Yes.
Because we have the description of the scepter.
Mhm.
Would it be now familiar with it in a sense?
As much as you can be without ever actually having seen it.
Would I be able to cast locate object?
You can try.
Let's try. Why not? So I'm gonna cast locate object.
Okay.
The object being the Inoku spear or scepter. I mean.
Yes. So within 1,000 feet of you.
Oh, as long as you have seen it up close within 30 feet of
Okay.
distance. Never mind.
Okay.
Oh
that's
well. So.
I'll let you retcon it if you want. You can
thank
retcon
you.
it.
Yeah, I did
Sure.
not read that part
That's
of the
all
spell.
right.
I just.
No. You get excited when you see that 1,000 feet, and then you realize that.
I got that one because dogs are good at finding things.
Sure.
Okay?
No, that's fair. Yeah.
So are Hufflepuffs.
You are.
Yeah.
You are absolutely certain, Kappa, that she's watching you.
Oh, well, I'm used to it, frankly. I draw the attention of many of a giant stone woman.
Kita just looks so.
Stone
I've-
woman.
I've-
To Kappa, a stone woman is a woman nonetheless.
I flex a
Oh.
little bit as I walk.
And we
Of course you do.
Oh, I just kind of flex my pectorals and my buttocks.
This
no, I
is-
walk.
There we go. Give
You know,
her a show.
Yep.
I sashay a little bit.
There you go.
Ooh.
Oh my
Little
god.
swagger.
Who's that strapping young lad walking through my cave? Oh.
What is happening up front?
Don't worry about it.
I am
I-
not sure.
I don't encourage that until marriage.
Oh, wow.
We've got very different beliefs, young man.
As you all, and I'll move you all a little bit, as you make your way up past the statue, Kappa, not only is she watching you, but you feel like she could stand up.
Oh, I bet she could.
And
She might be a little weak in the knees, though, if you know what I mean. All right.
Oh my goodness.
now do you all understand why I said Kappa was a VIP from the last charity stream?
Oh,
I love you,
Oh
Shay.
I
my
am
my
going
god.
to fight you.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. So
There's two things I like. One of them's fighting, the other one also starts with F.
yeah, that's what I had a feeling. You spin around and you see those eyes are still fixed on you, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm not great at those, but I'm within range of my paladin, right? Maybe?
Let me check the range just in case for you, bud.
Is it
I think
30?
it should
10
work.
feet.
I think it's 30 feet. Oh, nope. 10 feet.
Okay, all right, not so good then. Okay.
So, Kita and Daythorn got the buffs.
Yeah.
Hey, we all know that barbarians are really good at wisdom saves. So.
Oh, yeah, totally.
It is known. Okay.
Plus one because I don't have it on my character sheet, but I do have a cloak of protection which gives me plus one on my saving.
Perfect.
throws.
Okay, so 16. That's great.
Cool.
For a second, you know, Kappa. She wants you to walk right over to her.
I bet she does, but I leave them wanting more. That's what
There
I
you
do.
go.
So
And-
I play hard to get over here.
Mathis, you watch him start to divert a little bit, and then he shakes and moves back into the line.
All right, but seriously though, that statue's evil as shit. I know we're having a lot of fun today. But everybody will watch out for that statue.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Follow that
Kira
up.
is so uncomfortable. She's just so uncomfortable with that whole exchange.
A lot of this is going on
Yeah.
in my
You
head.
see, the OG's ears are like low. They're like
Aw,
very cautious and sad.
doggy. Oh, that's so sad.
Baby.
So you managed
give
to
out
make
of
your
character
way
props.
up to the tunnel entrance, and that really is what it is. It's a lower ceiling. It's about 10 feet tall. It really is single file for you to walk through, but at least you don't have to crawl.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
Now it's way.
onward.
Onward.
All right.
Onward.
We've gotten so
Yeah.
far.
Before you in the tunnel is a carpet of pale mushrooms.
I
On the
wish
floor.
There wasn't so much carpet.
Of course.
Of course
I
there
don't
is.
trust those. I don't trust those. Last time we encountered them, we fell through. So.
Kappa, maybe poke one, see if it does anything.
Did we lose Kappa?
No. No, I'm not doing it. Fuck you.
I mean,
I tried to
from a-
eat one earlier, you stopped me, so now we moved on.
all
I'm not
right,
interacting with you.
I don't want to fall again.
Well, if anybody falls, it'll be me first. All right, let's go.
Okay. So onward through. Kappa, you make your way. You lead the party through.
I put my shield on my feet and I walk through like I've got snowshoes on. And I clean make my way through the forest of mushrooms.
I hope y'all weren't gonna try to stealth, cause that'll ruin it.
Oh, not good at stealth, not good at deception.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
You know your
I'm a-
strengths.
I'm a chunky dog.
You're
I'm
a
not
chunky
gonna
dog
do
in
stealth.
armor. Yeah.
I'm a chunky
mean,
dog.
Kira's stealthy, but like.
Chunk boy in
It's a,
armor.
it's a little late for that.
Yeah, it's a little late.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So
Not stealthy.
you get about halfway through Kappa, and the rest of you all hear this. You don't need a perception check. You hear a this release of gas, and I need
Oh,
everyone to
no.
make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Can I have advantage
Those
because
who
I
are-
have a
Question:
dress
is
over my
everyone
mind?
10 feet near me, or by this point, or
No, we had to go
No,
single file.
single file? So Kita and Daythorn, you got a +2.
Okay, +2.
Oh, okay.
Miss Hallie DM,
Yes,
please.
yes. What? I didn't hear you.
I have a mask on. Can I have advantage?
Sure.
Yeah.
I cleverly made a dress mask
Sure.
earlier. I
I.
foresaw this
Smart,
inevitability.
smart
Yeah.
move. Smart move.
There you go. Might teach you something. The rest of you something later.
So yeah, so Kita, that would be a 14 on your end,
Yep.
Okay.
and
19.
19.
For Daythorn.
All right. And,
I have
all right.
incredible lung power.
This is good. No, these are all good. So you all, everyone but Kita made it.
Oh,
Oh,
By
no.
one, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yes.
by one. Yeah. So
Oh.
everyone but Kita made it. So you all kind of and you start to race out of the tunnel, and you watch Kita collapse on the floor. Kita, you're gonna take some necrotic damage from these poison spores. It will
Yikes, how
not.
much?
Well, I'm gonna roll it. It will not decrease your max HP. It's just straight necrotic damage, but it's a fair
Okay.
bit.
Oh,
How many hit points do you have?
No.
33.
You took 21
God.
points of necrotic
Oh
damage,
no!
Oh.
which is why I
Healing potion.
asked about your max.
Healing potion.
Oh my
Chug it,
God.
chug it.
But
chug
she
it.
is down on the ground in the middle of this tunnel.
Does she look poisoned in any way?
Not poisoned, no. She took it. She took the full hit, and
Take that healing
Ooh.
potion, and
Straight
if you
to the
want, I can
dome.
take that healing potion, and I can lay on hands.
she's technically stunned. So
She's
And-
where
in the
we
middle,
all made it
Did
to the
I,
other end.
do I hear her cough?
yeah. Oh yeah.
I make my way back
Wait,
through and I,
wait,
and I,
wait,
and
hold
I
on.
pick her up and I put my floral mask off on my face and I put it over hers.
Okay.
And I carry her through.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. So Kita
save
gets
her, save her.
carried out. All right. So
I'll
she's safe
I'll-
now, but hurt.
I'll grab my.
Then I'll just lay it down.
I'll grab my greater
Jeez.
healing potion and carefully try to pour it into her mouth.
Okay. So
You gotta lift
Yep,
the dress
I'll
up,
roll.
but
So
so
that's 12 points of damage. Well,
There you go.
damage.
healing.
Yo, no!
yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Potion of greater
Cramming the
death.
bottle.
Potion
And
of
she's
greater
dead.
death.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I said we were
12
good at
points back.
potions and
12
poison.
points back.
12 points back.
12
Woo!
points back.
Indigo
Okay.
Chameleon, thank you for the raid. What's up?
Okay, wait. What was the initial damage? I forgot.
21,
21. Okay, so I. Okay.
21 minus 12.
and then you just got 12
That's
back.
9. You only took 9 points of damage.
Okay.
So if you,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Thanks.
She looks. Her skin around her jawline is mottled purple from this contact. There's no continuous damage. It's just whatever effect these spores have has a temporary like skin discoloration.
Oh, that's gross.
That's
My
not
poor
hurting.
girl.
I'm not wearing any shirt, but if somebody wanted to tear some of their clothes and make more masks, that might be a good idea.
DOG will like try to peek out a little piece of his traveler's clothing
Okay.
and rip a few pieces out of it because he has a chainmail, so he's not terrible. He's still covered.
It's
But-
gonna chafe though.
I have fur.
Chafe damage.
Oh, okay.
Chafed.
Chafe
I don't-
damage.
I don't think that's gonna be too much of an issue because of the fur.
You all
but yeah,
have
I'm
traveler's clothes too. You have at least an
Oh.
extra set of clothes,
Okay,
except for
but yeah,
Kappa.
DOG is
As soon as I
ripping
Yeah.
threw the shirt away immediately.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. All right.
There you go.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
DOG is just ripping pieces and
Okay.
everyone he can.
So a mask
I'm
will
just
give
gonna-
you advantage on those con saves if you run into anything else poisonous like
DOG,
that.
I love how DOG is
Sweet.
bigger, is because he has a snout, so it's like.
They're snakes.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right. So
I'll stop him before he makes a mask for Daythor, and I'll be like, I'll just use my traveler's clothes so you don't have to
Yeah.
ruin yours any further.
I'll be. To be fair, that mask that I gave to Kita is just very sweaty. I'm sorry, but
Oh.
it's for your life.
Ugh.
It's
Nice ethereal tone to it.
it's got like tusk holes in it. It's not great.
Oh gosh.
It-
I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, that's oof.
Come here.
That's
Onwards,
okay.
onwards.
Onwards. Okay.
Moving right along.
You make your way out of the tunnel and into another area, a larger, more open chamber that, if you, for lack of a better word, you're pretty sure you're in some kind of garden, maybe?
I thought it was gonna be worse. I
Oh,
thought you were gonna say something much worse.
No, it it almost is organized like a garden, a proper garden would be by plant type, but they're all, sorry, I have a cat. They're all mushrooms. And there is a lake, a small lake off to the one side where there are more flowering plants floating in the water.
Huh.
Keep an eye out if
Not
any of
gonna
them
drink
seem to be
that
breathing.
water.
Keep an eye out if any of them seem to be breathing.
I mean, all mushrooms breathe. They're
I
plants.
mean, like the last one.
He's not wrong.
He's not
Yeah,
wrong.
He's
He's
not
not
wrong.
wrong.
Okay, kitty, lay down. Sorry, she's old and needs to apparently be with me.
Aw.
So this is it has a strange organization to it, and the plants here, most of them aren't nearly as colorful as the ones you just walked through, but you can actually see on some of them it looks like there are parts of them that have been harvested, like someone went through and went cutting pieces off of some of these mushrooms.
I'm starting to think Nothis was right about all this because they obviously are like a type of mushroom people here. They like their economy is based on mushrooms. Their leading export is mushrooms. Like maybe they asked for this. Oh please, great mushroom lord, let us have a bountiful harvest. I won't have the biggest mushrooms anyone's ever seen. Well, you got me fucking wish for.
Might be a lady because of that lady statue back there.
Yeah, 100%. She and she's not a nice. I wouldn't call her a lady. She's a woman. When she looked at me.
Can we not go back to that? Please, let's not go back to that.
Kappa,
So
Never been more tempted than to go back towards that.
oh gosh, oh my gosh.
must I remind you that in your case there's a reward at the end of this?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Well, and she never
The-
did
the
tell
gr-
you
the
what to
greatest
do with the
reward.
scepter if you find it, so.
You never did.
Um,
That's fine.
I think the reward is the friends we made along the way.
Oh, Kappa.
You say that every adventure.
You do.
Like the dead guy stabbed.
I think
and
this is
statue
the,
lady.
I think this is the 3 in dog years time you said it.
There you go.
21, the 21st time I said.
Yeah,
Alright, let's
like
just go
me.
forward.
All right. So while you're all here, I need you all to make a perception check, please.
Okay.
Dioji, take advantage because you can use your sniffer.
I'm switching to my own dice because I no longer trust Roll20.
Fair enough.
that's a 4.
Oh no,
Not bad.
not bad.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's a shoot. Hold on, back to my sheet. That is.
That's a shoot.
That's a shoot.
Okay, so that's a 21. Not bad.
Oof. Okay,
Alright.
we're doing good. What did Daythorn get?
4.
4. Okay. All right.
And a half.
Because she's short. Yeah, that's fine.
There you go.
4.5.
Yeah.
Compared to the OG,
Aw.
That's probably not as short as the OG, but she is short.
So, yeah, I think Kappa would hear it, and then Kita, what did you get?
21.
21. Okay, you both hear it at the same time. There's off in the distance. You hear it. Sounds like heavy footfalls.
My fighting senses are tingling.
Slow, steady, but the ground underneath your feet rattles.
Yes.
I think it's
Oh, dear.
probably. I think it's your girlfriend from the other room.
Oh, we gotta go.
Maybe hide and see who it is.
I
want
definitely.
to
Oh
fight it.
shoot! Crap! What do we do? I'm still disoriented from the weird spores back there. Ugh.
Well, you don't want to go to the forest, do you?
I mean,
Wait,
I don't.
The
I don't know.
footsteps
What do
get closer.
we should probably
Yes.
hide. We should probably hide.
Hide.
and
Alright.
Dioge's finding the.
I'd like to hide
So-
because I'm squishy.
Everyone can
Dioge's, like,
scatter. or whatever.
He's putting away his shield. You
Okay.
see him like getting on his horse and then slip right under.
I don't know what you want to do, but move yourselves. I will give you
Uh,
1 round to move and prepare as you will.
I will go
Where's the-
under.
So
this
these
mushroom.
big ones, if they take up at least a square on the grid, they're enough that any of you could hide under or around.
I'm gonna hide under that.
Okay.
I'm small
Akita's
too,
gonna-
so like.
Yeah, Akita's gonna hide with Dog because Dog is small boy, and
Okay.
she's also gonna put the hood up on her cloak of elvenkind.
Okay. Cap is just out in the middle of the
I
road.
am exactly where I want to be.
I figured as much. I figured.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. All right. You all wait, and those heavy footfalls get closer and closer, and pretty soon you see some kind of creature. You have no idea what this thing is. You've never seen anything like it before, but it crosses this cliff up here and makes its way down toward your area. It is huge.
Oh god, that's
Oh yes!
It is made of chitin and fungi and wood and bark, and in the middle of its head is this pearl that just slowly boom, boom, boom.
oh.
Well, first of all, before I say anything, how family friendly is the show?
Not.
I start clanging my shields together and I go, "Oi, Clit Face! It's me, Kappa!"
Oh dear.
You made Alex cry. I've never once
Not
Ever
very
claimed
easy to make
that my channel is it has a freaking mature audiences only warning on it. Like, that's amazing.
I can't say anything because I have several other characters that would do that.
Oh my
but
gosh.
I'm in DOG mode right now.
Oh my
so-
gosh. And
Oh my dear God.
it-
Does DOG even know what that is?
no. And it I can fundamentally
No,
say
he waits till
no.
marriage. He doesn't know what it is.
No.
I don't know what it is.
It sees you, Kappa, and makes its way
Yes!
over to you.
I would like to rage.
Okay, I will let you do that because we're gonna go into initiative after we come back from a break. So let's take yes, because if we don't break now, we will run way past intermission. So
Okay.
so we'll
That's
take a
fine.
10-minute break. Come back at about Yep.
Daddy gonna get some fighting.
oh my god, come back at I can't get over that. I'm broken. Please come back. Everyone come back in about 10 minutes. We're going to put up an intermission screen. Please go to rainforest-alliance.org. Despite us trying to set the forest on fire, we really are trying to save it.
Don't set forest on fire.
Don't set forest on fire,
Adopt
please.
dogs.
Only in
And,
D&D do we do
Only
that.
Be careful. Don't
Meta.
Be
don't
nice
do
to
what Kappa would
cats.
do.
Be nice to
That's the three. That's the three morals of the story.
There you
Don't
go.
burn forests. Adopt dogs. Don't be Kappa.
There you go, Toby. Yep. So I'm gonna mute our audio on the stream. We'll go to intermission. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. So stick with us, everybody. Hi, everybody. Let's fight.
Well, let's do
Ah.
it.
Do it. Let's do
Let's
it.
get fighting.
All right, so we are now
Thanks,
in
Gabe.
initiative with this massive creature made of plant and chitin and mushrooms and seems to be powered by some kind of magic, and it has no hands but two massive claws, and it stomps towards Kappa. It does not see the rest of you. It only sees Kappa. So anyone that it does not realize, you're going to actually be able to get the jump on this thing and surprise round and everybody but Kappa. So, because Kappa's right there. So, so we'll go down the order for surprise with starting with Kita.
Okay.
And just look at yourselves in initiative order, everyone after Kita, and know who's on deck next.
Okay. Actually, let me see. Okay.
It's a big, weird mushroom guy.
It
Going to
is a
smash
big,
your
weird
faces.
mushroom.
Don't like it.
You shouldn't.
It's got a claw hand.
Yep, two of them.
Let's not do that.
2 claw hand. His image is in a circle and I
Jeez.
couldn't see the other one.
Yeah.
And his
This is-
face is apparently a clit, according to Kappa.
Oh dear God.
Let's
Yep.
not reprise that. Okay, so
My favorite part about that-
hate going first in initiative because I never know what to
I
do.
love what Jitter just said.
Well, and this is going to be one of those things where we're going to have to move because each round is only 6 seconds, so I need you to make a
Yeah.
decision.
Can I like hold my action?
It's a surprise round. You will lose surprise.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true. That's true.
This is
That's
your
true.
one chance to get the jump on this thing.
I.
Hmm.
Okay, hold on.
I will give you the option. You can hide. You can use your action to hide if you would like.
I'm already hiding.
You hide better.
You hide better.
Hide.
You can move and pray it doesn't see you. You can fire off a spell. You can take
I'm
the
not
help
gonna-
action.
You shout words
Oh.
of encouragement.
I'll
Fly
just give. I can give like bardic
It is a,
inspiration to Kappa.
it is a yep bonus action to do that.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because
Okay.
he's just out in the open.
Your inspiration is a D6.
It is a. Yeah.
D6. Yep. Okay.
No, wait, no. It's a D8.
D8. Okay. So take the
Ooh.
D8, Kappa.
Yeah.
Lasts for 10 minutes. You still have an action.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
just gonna. I'll just take the help action. I'll help.
Dog and
Should I
Nothus
go-
are next to you.
Yeah. I'll go Dog because I'm
Okay.
hiding under the same mushrooms.
Okay. So help
Sorry,
action.
that took forever.
if it applies. Daythorn, you're next. You're
Can
next
I
in the
shoot
order.
a fireball from over here?
Yep.
You'll just give away your position.
It'll give you
That's
away,
fine.
but yeah,
That's fine.
you
Okay.
you absolutely
Start.
can.
That's the big scary thing, and she's not into it.
Fair.
So I
You
think I
can
do
definitely do that. This is gonna be funny.
this. Ooh.
Starting with subtlety.
Yep. Yeah.
Whoever said I was subtle?
Yeah, way to blow it.
Wizards aren't. That's not
Dex
terrible
save.
damage.
Dex save. It's a big creature. 9. No.
30 points down.
9. Okay. So this fireball. Oh, and it knows you're there now because it is lit up
right.
on fire and burning, and you see the head, what if you can call it a head, swivel into your general direction, Daythorn, and you just hear this like rumbling through the ground as it wants to start to step forward toward you.
Good thing it has to go through Kappa first.
It's true. It's
Kinda.
true. Is there
Maybe.
anything else you want to do? You still have movement.
Nope.
You're staying put.
I'll be right there.
Staying
I'll be
put.
far away.
Okay.
Girl.
Dog, you are up.
Alright, would it be possible to move while still in the cover of the mushrooms if I go like right here?
Yes.
Because I know Nothus is right there. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
if you can squeak by Nothus and
yeah. So I'm gonna squeak by, just be a little
squeak.
closer to this, but still hidden, and I'm going to. Where is that damn spell?
You don't need spells.
Here
You
it
have
is.
smite.
I am going to place my hand on myself and cast Shield of Faith.
okay.
So
Very good.
there you go. So there we go. So I got
Thank you.
that +2 AC.
Yep.
And I am going to hold. Because if I hold my action, it's kind of wasted. Unless, what if can I hold to attack and attack if he gets closer to us? Because I know Kappa's right there, so if I can hide under, even like chop his ankles or something.
I would have to have you make a stealth check to do that.
Eekums.
Says the dog in the chainmail. Yeah.
I mean, woof. Then I'm gonna actually. I'm gonna. That's it. I'm just gonna stay with that.
Got
I'm
it.
good.
Okay. And then Nathis, you have the last bit of the surprise round, and then we will get
All
into
right.
full initiative.
All right, I'm going to cast inspiration on Diogi.
Okay. So Dog.
How much is
Let the tiny dogs of war.
How much is it?
D8.
D8. Thank you.
And I am not going to move from my little hidden perch.
Fair enough. Okay. So we will go then into initiative, and it is back at the top of the order with Kita.
Of course. Okay. I mean, let me see.
Kappa, from your standpoint, while there's a Doki, you can actually see the mushrooms as this thing is going to make its approach. All of the mushrooms near it are leaning towards it.
Oh. Bork. Hello,
That's-
little dog.
I don't have any damage spells. Except, wait, hold on. Okay, wait, no. I have fire bolts, and that's about it.
Okay.
So
It's a pretty good one.
I'll throw that at
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. You're within range.
Okay. So I'm just gonna roll for that.
Okay. Go for it.
Does a 25 hit?
It will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll your damage for me.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Don't forget you have the painting.
Yeah, I know. Shoot. Remind me damage again. It's 2d8, right?
On a firebolt, it should be a D10.
D10?
2d10.
Okay, yeah, that's
yeah,
what
I
I
think it's
meant.
2d10
Yep.
because level 5.
Yep.
2d10. Okay. So, oh, that's not bad. That's a 9 and an 8.
Okay.
17.
So 17.
Nice.
So 17. The firebolt goes off and hits this thing in one of the spots that Taythorn's fireball didn't hit it. Like around
Fill in the blank.
right the knee area. This thing had knees, and a little piece of chitinous armor just ping and hits the rock nearby it, and it doesn't even seem to like.
Like you.
Yeah.
I took a fireball to the knee.
There you go. All right. Yeah. I mean, it's not happy about any of that, but it knows where most of you are now. So, okay. Are you staying put, Kita, or do you want to move?
No, she'll stay here.
Stay put. All right. So that ends your turn, Daythorn. You are next. Dog, you're on deck.
I was like, what do I want to do this time?
Well, you fireballed it the last time, so.
No, I mean, I could do the same exact thing.
You could.
Boom. Boom.
Like a second helping.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll
Mushrooms
do it
don't
one
like
more time.
fire.
Yeah, don't like the giant mushroom
Crispy
thing. You're just gonna
mushrooms.
do it again.
I could go for some.
You gonna do it
Yeah,
again?
I'll do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay. Dex save. This is hilarious because it is not dexterous.
Even more damage than last time. Let's go.
That is a natural 19, 16, so it beats your AC.
Darn.
So, all right, but it's going to take half.
So, 32 divided by 2, that's
16.
16, all right.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Not bad.
It's not happy.
I
Alright.
wouldn't be either.
But any hope that you maybe had that the fire would be doing maybe a little extra, it's not the case with this. The chitin on this creature is forming some kind of armor plates in between the mushroom and the bark, so it is not taking the it's not vulnerable to fire.
Mm.
Alright. So, staying put. Moving.
Yep, let's stay put.
Don't blame me.
Just happy in the back. Happy in the back.
Okay. DOG, you are up.
And he's gonna charge forward, battle axe raised.
Yes.
And he's going to smack them ankles with a great axe.
Okay, go ahead and move into position.
Yeah.
And
Let me put myself in a position that's good because I have 25 feet. So
Fair
I'd say
enough.
right here. I'd say right here is good.
okay,
And then
you can definitely hit it from there.
battle axe. There's a 24 hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So I'm also going to expend the first level spell slot for a divine smite.
Yes.
And righteousness of the small.
Righteousness of the
Oh, that's
small.
wonderful.
So he takes whole battle axe. There you go.
Okay.
He takes 11 plus 12.
11 plus 12. Okay, 23. All right. Oof.
And then I have a second attack.
Yes, you do. Y'all hit hard.
One more
Yeah.
smack. 16.
16 misses.
All right. It's fine.
So that
I-
second hit, it actually just moves its foot out of the way, and your axe chung into the ground, but you can pull it back.
Okay. And I'm prepared to face whatever the hell this thing's gonna do to me.
Okay, fair enough. It is its
Oh,
turn.
Lord.
So it sees you, it sees Kappa, and goes for DOG because you're right there. So it is going to make 2 slam attacks, one with each massive clawed hand onto your tiny dog body. What is your armor class?
20.
20. That is a 24 to hit.
Shit.
And a natural 1. So
Okay. All right.
so
come
there
at
we
me.
go. So I'll give you the damage first on the claw, and what it's actually doing is it's trying to smash you into the ground.
Yeah,
so
and I'm just like, ugh.
I need you to.
Is he within 30 feet of me?
I don't
I don't know how to do the measure tool.
Nope.
I'm too far.
No,
too
too
far.
far.
I wish you could spirit shield it. I wish you could.
There. So what is happening with you, DOG, is it's trying to smash you into the ground. I need you to make a strength save.
Strength save.
Yes.
Okay. What does a 23 do?
Yes, that'll do it. It was trying to knock you prone.
Oh, hell no, buddy.
So it's trying to knock you prone. It can't quite do it.
No belly rubs today.
And as it misses with the second hit, you manage to move out of the way. You do take 7 points of bludgeoning damage from that just big arm.
So 7 points minus 3 because heavy armor master.
Because of the yep, there you go. Okay, and then it is going to use a. Nope, it's not going to. Never mind.
I swear, if you were gonna
Never
say
mind.
what you were gonna say.
Nope.
I'll wait till your turn to use my legendary action. Thank you very much.
Kappa.
Oh, I just realized I could have used the inspiration.
It
for
has
you.
a
Alright.
it has a bonus, but nah, I'll forget it. Okay.
Very excited to be here. When I rage, I just start to foam at the mouth. And all these little spirits pop off of me like these little orange glowing balls. And then they become these figures. And it's like this little gnome fella, he's got a hat on. And then there's this other fella, he's like a half elf and he's got a knife. And it's my boys are here, it's my gang. And then I'm gonna fucking just move right on up here. And I'm gonna fucking
Kappa
punch
in the
it
ghost
in the
gang.
dick.
Okay.
So am I flanking? Does that count?
No, you'd have to be directly across from DOG.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna attack recklessly, cause that's what I do. And I'm gonna swing with my shield, and I'm gonna roll my attack. I guess that's what I'll do.
There you go.
I'll push the
Okay.
button. That's an 18. to hit.
18 will hit.
Okay.
And as I make contact with him, I look him right in the eyes and I go, "You're fighting me now." And as a result of my
Oh my
abilities,
gosh.
he's got bad stuff happens if he attacks anybody. It's not me.
Yep. Okay.
I forget exactly what that is. But then I'm going to use my bonus action to attack with my offhand.
Okay.
Oh, wait a second. That's actually 9 points of damage. Oh, I forgot to click the rage
9.
button.
Okay, with your rage damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
And I'll click the button that says rage damage now. Thank you very much.
Right.
All right.
All right. Very good. So.
Oh shit! What the fuck is? Oh, it's the advantage. I was like, what is that? Oh,
Another-
I guess I didn't roll damage the first time, did I?
You
I
did not.
That's the
That's okay.
advantage. I thought,
That's
that,
all right.
You should have
I
to
thought
click
that
on.
7 was the damage.
You have to click on the name Shield Punch in the thing.
Oh, I did click the name shield. Oh, I click on the name. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. There we go. So
Wait,
5
0
up-
plus 3?
That's not right.
How much is it? How much is it? How much is the Shield Punch?
It's a 1d6, but I guess
yeah.
I didn't type.
Yeah, roll it
1d6.
manually for this case.
Nope, I can fix it.
Or okay, I was meaning for
Now
this
I-
attack. I mean,
Yes, this one.
there you go.
Okay.
Good call.
And it was a 6. Nice.
Okay.
And then the offhand one is gonna do that one, and then I'll use my extra attack to punch it.
He's
Yeah.
a fighter.
Okay.
That's a 9.
That's a
Oh,
9.
yeah.
That's gonna miss. It
No.
takes the 2 punches, and then the third one you just hit one of those chitin plates, and you can't get past it.
Oh. Oh, I spit on him anyway.
Okay. All right. Is that end of your turn?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. You were
Probably.
exactly correct, because at the end of your turn, it is going to use a legendary action. So,
You cut out, and I think I know what you said.
yeah, you know exactly what I said.
I don't.
A legendary action?
Yeah, wait till my turn. I got you.
All right. Yep.
Alright.
Okay. So with that, you hear this. All of those mushrooms that were leaning towards it start to let off this eerie, resonant tone,
Oh.
Uh-uh.
Oh.
and there's this.
Oh no.
And
They're into it.
Nothus, you would see this first because it pops up right next to you,
Of course it does.
Oh.
which is super great. I rolled for direction. Is this swarm of the tiniest little insects, but they look like they have butterfly wings, but they actually have skulls for faces. And they rise up out of the ground and form a swarm.
Somebody's been reading my dream journal.
Oh gosh.
But that is all the action can do, is call the death swarm to it.
Great.
So I will put it in the initiative tracker there.
No.
And that is what it's going to do. So it is now Nathus's turn. And this thing
Oh
is
boy.
right behind you. Yeah, and it's right by Dather, and it is right by Kita.
Is-
In between all of us.
What a great placement.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a little too big. There we go. I knew I had the wrong size.
Oh.
Even better, right?
A swarm of that size was quite frightening. Thank you very much.
I'm slightly more comfortable.
That I can deal with that on a Tuesday. That's not a big deal.
Oh my god.
You're gonna die.
All right. What do you want to do?
Oh my god.
You really thought it was going to be that easy? Come on.
I just thought it would be going the other direction, and other people would have to deal with it.
I do what the dice tell me to do.
I'm doubtful of this. Let's try a just mockery on this new insect.
Sure. Yeah. Is there a... What is the caveat on vicious mockery? Does something have to have a low wisdom?
I think the low like.
It's
Low
Or
intelligence? Or has
intelligence?
to understand. I'll
Yeah.
looking it up super quickly. Vicious mockery. Okay, so
If the target can hear you, though it
No,
need not
just a
understand you,
wisdom.
it must succeed a wisdom saving throw. There's
It can
no
be dumb as a
caveat.
rock. It can speak no languages.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no
You're
caveat.
in,
It's if it can hear
through.
you.
Gotcha. Understood. Okay, yeah, it can definitely hear you, so go for it.
All right, let's go.
It doesn't have any ears on its tiny skull head.
Defeat the death swarm with
Oof.
a lamp.
Oh.
Okay, so wisdom save. All right.
Save.
And I think they get disadvantage on the next attack.
On the next weapon attack, I
That is
believe.
no, that's a fail. It's a 7.
Next attack roll.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay, and then how much psychic?
2d4.
Okay, so what's the total?
Are you gonna work?
Uh,
You won't work that way. All right.
8. Is that right? Okay. All right. That you do watch one of these little death butterflies, for lack of a better word, kind of put its little skeleton hands up on its skull and gets really pissed and makes a weird noise, but it takes the hit.
But what does it say though? What vicious mockery is delivered?
Yeah.
Well, I have speak with animals, so that would have been what I would have attempted.
I can speak. Well, I can speak with small animals.
I mean, they're bugs.
Not
bugs, that's the thing,
not
yeah.
a not a
And
not
besides,
an
I'm
animal.
kind of dealing with a huge one
They
right
belong
now.
to the kingdom Animalis, actually.
It's not an animal. Not an animal at all.
Could be undead.
All right. So, okay, Nothus, what do you want to do? Do you want to move? Do you want to try to move?
Move will up attack, so I'm
It will.
just kind of pressed against my mushroom
Okay.
loot.
Save me. Okay. And then that is back up to the top of the order then with Kita. Kita, this thing is right in your face.
Okay. Oof. All right. So, what can I do about it? That's the question. Ooh, I have a thing that I can do. I just don't know what. Let's see. Living artwork would let me paint any creature that I may have seen in past travels with a CR of 1/4 or lower.
Okay.
I just don't know what I would paint real quick.
Paint a frog, paint a frog, paint a frog.
Oh yeah, I can do a giant frog. I
Oh,
can do
that
a
would
giant
be
frog.
very funny.
I
That
can do
would
a giant
actually be
frog.
really
I can actually
funny.
do that.
Then
Yeah,
do
I can
it.
do that.
That's
Hell
pretty
yeah.
great.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm
So you
gonna
will do it. Okay. So you're going to paint that. I will find I think I have a giant frog token in my library.
Just do like
I...
the Legend of Mickey with the paintbrush.
Yeah, so she just like paints that in the air real quick, and then it just is summoned into existence.
I am going to get, because this frog is hilarious. I'm going to give you this frog.
Heck.
Yep,
Yes.
there he is. Okay.
All right.
And I
so
will
to
give
do with
you
the
control
frog-
of that. There you go.
Sweet. Okay, so it appears within 20 feet of me, is under my control for a minute or until dismissed, killed, or knocked unconscious. Cool.
Yep.
So,
That's a good move.
yeah. So I'm gonna have the frog. Hey, one of its actions is called swallow.
Now this I will say this entity by you is a swarm. So it's not
Yeah.
going to be able to eat the entire swarm, but it may be able to
No,
pluck
no.
a few of them off.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for here.
Okay.
Just weaken it.
Okay.
Maybe not take it out all in one go. Okay. So let's see. Frog makes one bite attacking against a smaller target's grappling. Okay, so I just rolled a hit then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Against its AC and see if you can get a few of them.
Alright. That is... Oh. So I rolled just a flat 19.
Okay. That'll definitely hit.
Okay. So that is... 2d4. Okay. One and two.
The Legos of the dice world.
Hey, that's 2 4s.
All right. Very good.
Cool.
Okay, so a couple of them, the frog comes over and just blip, blip, and snaps a couple of these death butterflies out of the air and swallows them. And you see him, well, he's kind of already a yellow-green. You see him go even a little green a little bit, but
No.
took some hit points off. There's 2 less in the swarm.
Not easy being green.
Exactly.
Not easy being green.
Are you staying put? Would you like to move?
Feel like I should move, but at the same time,
It'll
I'm gonna.
op attack you if you do.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Okay. So the swarm is next. I am going to see what the heck it's going to do because it has targets and it's not super smart. So okay.
Who just did the cantrip?
That was my fault.
All right. So it is actually going to
Show a
go.
message to these swarm. Stop.
It is going to.
Please.
The entire swarm descends on Nothus at once and envelops you, and they all try to bite at you. All like 50 of these death butterflies try to bite at you at once. So it's considered a swarm attack, so it's just 1 attack hit. What is your AC?
13.
13. That is a natural 15. So, okay, you are going to take some damage.
And I say, Tiny, get in there! And the little halfling gnome fella with the head on,
You're just right.
he jumps in front of the swarm and he uses his body and he goes, "Why is it always me?"
Oh my god.
I have personalities. I love that. So you want to roll spirit shield?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So how does that work?
I reduce the damage he takes by 2d6,
Oh.
which is 8.
Lovely. Okay. So
At higher levels, you return the damage.
Well, I ain't got a
Great.
higher level.
Yeah, and I have it. You saw I have the ancestral bar by now.
Yeah.
okay.
I run
So
ancestral
with the
bar
damage
together.
reduced, it is 20 points of piercing to you, Nothus.
I cut out a bit, say again.
It's 20 points of piercing to you with the reduction in the damage.
Not
Okay.
Interesting.
Yes. So, okay. Yeah, that's all it's going to do. It's going to just continue this horrible fluttering noise as all of it begins to swarm in this area. Daythorn, you are up.
So they're not surrounding him anymore.
No, they swarm to attack and then they recede.
They come back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I wanted to make sure before I threw some fire.
I see a theme and I like it. Yes.
Yeah, reconsider it.
I wonder.
Well, I'm not gonna go big this time. I would like to use my firebolt.
Okay.
And I think, how does this?
That'll probably do it.
That'll
26.
hit. Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Okay, cool beans.
If you click the word firebolt, it'll roll the damage.
That's what I did.
Oh. No, you clicked firebolt in the text.
Click the
Oh.
name firebolt in the chat.
Yeah.
In the chat. Okay. Ah,
Woo!
sweet, woo!
Damn.
Nice. Real nice
Nice.
damage.
Damn. All right.
Heck yes.
All right. I see where
Day
you're going with
Fire.
that.
Go Day Day. Go Day Day.
It's your birthday.
Yeah, the firebolt
Choose
hits it,
fire.
and you watch 2 more of these
Shoot
death
fire.
butterflies just into the ground on fire and turn into ash.
I will say this death swarm is lit.
Oh, God.
Ah,
Ugh.
Ah!
Ugh. All right. Horrible. I
Let's
mean,
never do that
props, but horrible.
Thank you.
Let's
Okay.
never do that again.
Yeah. Daythorn, would you like to move? Is there anything else you want to do?
nope,
Okay. All right.
that's all I can do.
That's all I was going to do. Gio, what do you want to do?
Gonna rush right between its legs on the other side.
Yep.
Oops.
Yep, that's
Hey, you
flanking.
said- That's flanking.
That's flanking.
And I'm going to whack. So. Oh wait, with advantage, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll just there you go. So the 17, and then the next attack. 24.
The 17 just hits, and obviously the 24 does.
So I am going to. Do I want to do this? Fuck it, let's do this. Let's divine smite both of them.
Ooh, all right.
Oh wow.
There might be more fights, my dude.
What? It's okay, they're level 1s. Bing, bong. So that's 25 damage. Actually, no, I'll divine smite one of them only.
Okay.
And then level 1 divine smite. 9 more radiant damage.
So 34 altogether. All right.
And yeah, no, cause yeah.
Nope. Wrong thing. Okay.
I don't think I have anything for my bonus action. So yeah.
Okay. Dioge's battle axe just lights up with a divine smite and smashes into this creature, hits it in the knee, and you see it almost
Stop
want to-
hurting my friends!
There you go. It almost wants to like topple, but it rights itself back up.
I'm fucking chopping trees here.
It's hurt for sure, but it's still standing. Okay, so this thing is next. Oh, and Kappa, you're right there. I mean,
It has disadvantage on attacks.
It
since people
does.
Aren't made.
yep,
So.
yep. So it's going, and you are right in its face. There's a
Oh,
dog
don't
behind
forget
it.
it
but
has
it's like,
social
yeah.
protectors.
And
Oh, don't forget, I also attack recklessly, so you get advantage on these attacks.
so, but it has disadvantage from the vicious mockery. So
Oh, standard roll.
that's a
So,
standard
yep.
roll. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
they
for one attack
negate.
at least.
Right. So it's gonna bring one hand down on you. First
He's gonna fucking try.
straight roll. Yeah, that's a 15.
Not today.
And then the next one, it's actually going to try to grapple you. So we're gonna do contested athletics.
I have advantage on these because I am a raging.
Okay. Yep.
Oof.
Well,
Oof.
oof.
Not great.
Not
Oof,
great.
oof.
It picks you up in
All
one
right.
claw and chucks you.
Oh,
That's,
no.
that's what I wanted. Joke's on you.
What direction are you going?
That
oh
way.
goodness.
And Kappa just gets thrown. Make a your athletics is going to be better. I'll let you make an athletics check to try to reduce the damage.
All right. I have advantage on these
Yep.
because I am raging.
So go ahead and do
How
that.
did you survive? I was angry.
Oh.
Was pissed. Wow, slightly
Right.
worse than last time.
Okay, so you're going to take some bludgeoning damage.
All right.
That is 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are prone.
So 6.
Oh, not great on the prone part.
It's okay, you're far away
So
though.
you guys
Yeah,
just
but
watch.
I want to be. But I want to be close, and it's
I know,
gonna
I
give
know,
us
I'm
more
just-
speed.
Yeah,
At least
it had a strategy, and chucked
Well,
its
I've got a strategy. I
biggest
have a strategy
threat.
as well.
There you go. So, and you just watch Kappa like land in a pile of dust and mushrooms and just.
Oh dear.
Okay, Kappa, it is your turn.
I will stand up, reducing my movement speed by half,
Yep.
and then I will move forward 20 feet because I still have 40 feet movement. So I'll come around here, and then I will take off my shields
Okay.
from my arms, and I will throw them like Captain America.
What are you? What are you?
A hero.
The only valid answer.
I have the tavern brawler feat, so I'll improvise with everything is in
Yep.
my hands.
Yep. Okay. So
I will roll that.
roll that for me. Nothus, you're on deck, and then Kita, we're back at the top of the round after Nothus.
It should just be the same as a standard roll because I can use strength
should
on a
be,
thrown
yep.
weapon attack.
Yeah, it's a throne, not a.
That's going to be 15 to hit.
15 misses.
All right, I'm going to take off my other shield and I'm going to throw it like Captain America. That's a 16 to hit. I don't think that
16
hits either.
misses. Yep. They just
AC
go
of
wide.
17.
Yep.
I'm just going to be pissed.
Okay.
That is still raging.
I'm going to continue to be raging over here.
God damn it!
That's fair. Okay. So Cav got chucked, and then he tried to throw back. All right. Nothus, what would you like to do?
All right. I want to cast Sleep on the swarm here.
Okay.
So just still clutching my back against the giant mushroom, trying to keep as far away from these things.
Okay.
An ancient lullaby in the court of the Crimson King. Trying to frantically belt out a lullaby.
All right. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Rock about this for mom and must try.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful,
Come on,
wonderful.
come on.
Should I roll just a 5d8?
Yep. Roll the 5d8 for me, and hopefully it comes up to the total of the HP.
Cool.
Not gonna do it. Its HP's not great, but it's not 15. Yeah, you do see a couple of them start to, and they fight it off.
Oh no.
All right. There's no way I'm getting to cap from here. All right.
No.
I was being generous about my Nomi legs. No, I'm good where I am.
Okay, fair enough. So then we'll go back to the top of the round, third round, with Kita.
Alright, so I'm gonna have the frog attack again, which I learned is a bonus action, not my full action.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it's basically like spiritual weapon with a cleric.
yeah. Alright, so that'll be 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. Again 2d4. That's a 2 and a 3, so 5.
5. Okay.
5 damage, yeah.
5 damage. One more death butterfly gets plucked out of the swarm and swallowed by the frog.
And then I'm gonna use my action to also attempt to cast sleep.
Okay. Okay. You can do that. Roll the 5d8 for me.
Just start drawing some Z's in the air with the paint.
Yeah. I like that.
I like that too. I'm
That's
gonna
awesome.
make that canon, yes.
That's awesome.
Go
to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
23.
Lower bar
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, you got lucky. Yeah. So they all just
fucking
yeah,
Zorro.
and they collapse on the ground into a little pile of butterfly wings and skeleton bodies. It had 22 HP. So it's like I guess when I saw that number come up, I was like, dang, all right. All right. Okay. So it is asleep. It is asleep.
He's got to
Go to
do
sleep. Go to sleep.
something.
Bam. You could then, because it is asleep, you could actually move away from it.
Yeah,
No
definitely.
attacks of
Okay.
opportunity anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'll move to actually hold on a second, let me see something. That's okay, yeah. So I'm gonna move over here under this mushroom. I'm still within
Okay.
20 feet of my frog, so I can still control it.
Perfect. All right. So, yeah, not this. They just all at your feet. I love that. It's asleep. It spends its turn sleeping. There you go. Daythorn,
Nice.
what would you like to do?
So just a quick question because I was just going over the rules of sleep because I also have that spell.
Don't wake the
But I'm
baby.
not gonna. I don't want to wake the baby,
Yeah.
but it's if you shake or slap them, they'll wake up. So if I like carefully pick them up, I can still do it, right? Will I be waking them up?
Mm.
I would have you
Sure.
make a sleight of
Sleight of
hand
hand.
check.
Sleight of hand,
Yeah.
bro.
That's risky.
Yeah.
Okay, because I
pick
was
them up
thinking about.
individually
Wake
and I put
one
them all in
up,
my purse.
then it wakes everyone else up.
Yeah. Because of swarm rules, if you wake one up, the entire thing comes awake. Because it acts as one entity.
Hive mind.
Can I very
Not
slowly
even
squish
just
them all?
I mean, any attack within 5 feet is a critical hit. If you're unconscious. So.
Well,
Yeah,
we know it's at 22 hit points.
Yeah, we know it's at
That
22.
we do know.
So if you crit a firebolt,
I can firebolt it again.
It also fails. It also fails strength and dexterity. And
Yeah,
attack
because
rolls have advantage.
it can't go anywhere. So
I'll just
You could even
firebolt it for good
fireball
measure.
it.
Belt. Yeah, I'm not. That's 20-foot radius.
I know, I'm
so I
just
was like,
saying.
So it's-
so bad at you.
yeah, so you could firebolt it. It would be a critical hit. So you would take the dice rolls, double it to come
So
to
yes,
full damage.
firebolt it, and then what if it hits? Just double tap the damage.
Okay, I'm just gonna firebolt it.
Okay.
Oh, there's an.
Well, you didn't even need the. There it is. So okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
it
double
should be a straight roll.
double tap the
So
firebolt.
Oh, yeah,
2d10.
it's dead. It's
Oh wait,
dead.
no, there we go. 15 plus so 20.
it's dead. Yeah. It just goes up in smoke. And you don't even hear it die. You don't hear the swarm die, and it slowly reduces into ash, and then one little mushroom pops up where it died.
I don't like bugs.
Interesting.
They
Delete.
seem to
So-
return from whence they came.
So who's next? That was Daythorn. So me.
You can move Daythorn if you would like.
I'm gonna hide under this mushroom. Here.
Where Keto was.
Where Keto was.
Fair enough.
Okay. So good.
Uh,
That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
All right.
Right. So let me take off advantage because
Death Swarm's dead.
Kappa got. Yep. So whack. That's a big ass no.
That's a
And,
natural one.
Yep. you don't do chaos rules, do you?
I have my own set of rules that I operate by on that one on melee and
Alright,
ranged attacks.
So
So
tell me.
Uh-oh.
I need you to roll a d100 for me, please.
Yeah, those, I call those chaos rules.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
85. Nope, you're okay.
So-
Nothing happens.
Okay. So second attack. No. Actually, inspiration.
Oh, yep. There you go. So you're gonna auto hit no matter what.
Thank you.
Yep.
Mathis.
So
Alright,
that hits.
And you know what? Just because he's being a big meanie, first of all, 13,
Okay.
level 2 Divine Smite.
Oh, all right.
So, oh, that's crappy roll, but whatever. He takes 20 damage total.
20 damage total. Great. Okay.
Yep. If he's hopefully vulnerable to radiant.
You
that's-
and
well,
Kappa have hit this thing in so many places that you're starting to see where it is oozing out this black-green ichor, and it is starting to look quite bad.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And so that's my action. Do I have anything? Because I used a spell slot for the Divine Smite, I can't cast a spell again.
Correct.
So that's okay. Please tell me I have anything else for bonus action. No, I do not. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll actually I will move
All right.
right here. I
You
think
could do
Kappa
that.
knows what I'm doing.
You can do that. Yeah. Yeah, because you didn't move outside of its reach, so yeah, you're fine.
I'm just going right under it again.
Scuttle along. Yeah. All right. Well, it has a target right in front of it, and it is
Yep.
you. So
I will. I think I did move away from your spirit shield range. I did by 5. Sorry.
so the first hit is a 27.
Don't apologize to me.
Okay.
Just slightly hit a little bit. And the next one is a dirty 20.
About that.
Both hit. Okay.
So you just give me the total.
So I need you to make make one strength save.
19. Sorry.
That'll do it. Yeah, and then make another one.
19.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're fine. If you'd failed the first one, it would have changed the second hit, so.
Ah.
Total.
I'm a strong dog. This ain't all just fluff.
Total is 19.
So
19 bludgeoning.
So wait a minute.
You reduce that
So
by
if
half,
it's 2
right?
attacks, so
Yep.
if it's 2 if it's 2 attacks, does that reduce it by 6?
What do you mean?
Because heavy armor master.
How does that? Remind me how that reduces
When
that.
wearing heavy armor, bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage you take from non-magical weapons is reduced by 3.
Yes,
So yeah,
it's
by
twos,
6.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So 19 minus 6.
Okay, yeah. So 13. I couldn't remember if it cut it straight in half or if it took. Okay,
No.
that makes sense. took a straight amount off. Very
Damn,
good.
half. Wow, that would have been. Ooh.
It happens when you rage.
True, but for heavy armor.
Yeah. So okay, it just it's starting to look almost like woozy.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm
on
holding
its
the
feet.
tower shield over me whenever he does it.
Okay.
It's pushing me a little down, but it's okay.
All right, Kappa.
All right, mushroom dick. You yeet me, I beat you, and I move forward.
You yeet me. I love him.
All right.
Kappa's wonderful.
And I'm gonna walk up, and I'm just gonna punch him with my bare hands.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't need to reckless.
Oops.
Oh.
Yes.
I rolled a crit, but I didn't select an attack. But we'll just okay.
Take it.
Take it.
And then I roll 1d4. Sweet. Plus rage is so
Isn't
it's
it 2D?
2.
Would it be 2d4 because crit?
It would be 2d4.
So roll another one.
3 plus 2 from rage
5.
plus strength is 3, so 8 damage.
8
Oh, there we
damage. Okay.
And I go, you're fighting me now, and I will use my bonus action to grapple him.
I don't think you can. He's too big.
Grapple his leg. Sit on it like a child.
The Tavern Brawler feats lets you go a size category up, though.
He's huge.
So
You're
what's-
medium.
Oh, large, giant, then huge, right?
Well, large, huge.
Huge.
Yeah. He's two
Well,
sizes above you.
if he's huge, you can grapple you can go one size category up on a regular grapple. Tavern Brawler lets you go one more
An
up.
additional. So yeah, you could try.
Oh, I
my
will
god.
try.
If you can actually do that.
Contested athletics.
Oh my god.
If you actually do this,
I have advantage because I'm
Come
raging,
on.
and I would like to go ahead and add my bardic inspiration, which I should have
Yes.
done earlier, but I forgot about.
Oh my
Yay.
god.
I'm glad I gave you that.
That's a
Dirty
20.
20. Dirty 20.
21.
Oh no! Yeah,
Anybody
damn
have
it.
cutting words? Anybody got cutting words?
No.
I do.
Well,
That won't apply though.
Not
Has to be on a
this.
roll.
Yeah, it has.
that's-
Well,
I didn't want to grapple him anyway. I'll use my extra attack to punch him in the dick.
It's just like doing like the little boxer thing, just
24 to hit.
that'll hit.
Roll my 1d4
Oh my
damage
gosh.
plus 3 plus 2.
So-
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah!
Ah!
Yeah!
I'm just gonna
Yes.
uppercut him right in the groin.
Okay.
Oh, just like Johnny Cage, just.
The fist actually it sinks into this thing's flesh.
Oh.
And you're pretty sure there's some semblance of a spinal cord there.
Oh, crap.
Dioge's hiding his eyes. This is too. No.
And if you want, you could.
Oh, absolutely! I pulled the rip
I had a,
cord.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
Tower shield. Tower
When he
shield.
falls down, I crawl up him like a feral madman, and I rip off his stupid pearl face. And I'll keep that actually as a souvenir. I'm gonna have that for later.
It's the gore is just immense.
Oh my god!
watch-
Jitterbug said, and he will never pollinate again.
Oh, yeah, it's true. It's true.
Jitter.
You
Jitter,
watch Gore and Mushroom and Chitin and Icker just fly. Dioge's covered in it. Kappa's covered in it. It sprays out like arterial blood. It's gross.
nasty.
And
And as I come out of my rage and I'm breathing, I go, "Does anyone know prestidigitation?"
Kita does.
And you see Dioge like he encourages somebody, still has a bit, and he just.
You could just.
there you go.
Yeah, Kita
I'm not.
knows
you
prestidigitation.
guys
She
are-
will help you out.
Out of combat at this point. Kappa, this thing that you have is about basketball sized.
Oh, sweet. I put it in someone's bag that has a bag because I don't have one because I'm shirtless.
Yep.
And I'll just hang out like that. So, and I'm also gonna go and collect my shields. I'm gonna need them for later.
You take a minute and go find those. Okay. Nicely done.
In the distance.
We should go.
All right, I guess. It's fine. I don't know why you're in a rush.
So it is dead. All right.
Yeah, it's dead.
It's dead.
Kita,
I need
Oh,
a bath.
You can just get prestidigitated, it's fine.
Aww.
yeah, Kita will go
Aw.
over to Dog and Kappa and help with a prestidigitation thing.
Okay. So you
If
managed
I
to
could
get
my
the
token to move.
guck off of them, and yeah, it helps. It helps. Although Dog,
I
that
am-
smell is not going to come out of your armor for a while.
I am restored to my usual level of filth.
Gross.
It's fair. It's fair. All right. So, onward.
I'm also gonna cast
Stand
a
up.
Yeah.
healing word on Cap.
Okay.
Oh, I really don't need it.
Does anybody need heal? Nata, do you need healing?
I'm super good.
All right, then.
Oh,
I guess one for myself.
There you go.
I just got yeeted
Good
once
job.
and I had resistance to bludgeoning damage because I'm raging,
Yeah.
so it's not a big
it's
deal.
yeah. That's oh gosh, I love barbarians.
I actually have exactly 69 hit points, so nice.
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 I am going to like put myself in like
Wow.
almost a prayer position and cast lay on hands on myself.
Okay.
So I'm
I
right
cannot
here.
stress this enough. It's lay on pause.
Lay on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
I'm
welcome.
changing it on my sheet.
It's lay on pause. Oh my god.
So I'm healing myself 10 more hit points. So there you go.
All right. Onward. You follow the winding path through this almost like horticulture area into what seems to be
What kind of area?
I just realized I
horticulture.
never. I just
Oh.
realized I never rolled
Seriously?
concentration for Shield of Faith.
She?
I was about to get. I was
It
like,
is
this is a
not
different kind of
one
campaign.
of those adventures. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I forgot I never rolled for concentration on.
It's okay. I'm not worried about it. It's all right.
Okay.
Don't worry
It's
about
still
it.
on for like 10 more
It's
minutes. So I don't
fine.
know.
You move
I think
into like a garden run wild. Get everybody on the map here. And you guys can position yourselves around at will. The mushrooms here are probably twice the size as the ones in the previous area. And the ground here is definitely spongy.
Oh, gross.
Daythorn's kind of like bouncing up and down on the sponginess. Just
Oh
'cause
yeah,
it's
there's a
kinda
nice
fun.
little. It's like jumping on a
Yeah.
mattress.
Yeah, totally doing that.
Yeah.
Diochi
Spring,
like
spring.
he like notices the like little trampoline thing, and he's on all fours right now as he's so he can walk up the rest of the group. You see him just start like bouncing almost like a dog on a trampoline,
Yeah.
like, just having a little bit of fun.
Aw. I love it. I love it.
Guys, I don't know how to tell you this, but I've come to a conclusion, a realization. Everywhere we've gone
Oh no.
in this accursed forest, there have been mushrooms. I think they might be at the core of this.
Can I
You
smell?
figure?
Can I smell to see how bad the stench is here compared to other times?
Yeah, absolutely. Make a perception check with advantage. Oh, okay.
Squirrel.
It's so overpowering in here. You are all thankful for the cloth around your faces because it's too much.
You see him like with his paw just like
gross.
trying to clean his nose. Just...
That's not good.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's extremely overpowering.
Reminds me of home.
Mm.
All right.
I used to work in the stink fields of Neverwinter.
That's not nice.
You used to work in the stink fields of.
You must invite me someday.
All right.
Another adventure for us to go on.
Yeah.
I will
Next-
write that
next-
tonight.
next-
There we
next
go.
Week,
Please
Stink Fields
do.
Neverwinter. Next week, Stink Fields Neverwinter. Next week.
Yeah,
I'm down.
sure.
I'm down.
Let's go.
There you
I'm
go.
so down.
Anyway,
The this massive fairy ring in the middle of this area. You see all of those mushrooms sway as you approach.
All right. Like that.
Friend,
Daythorn
D-
sways with it.
DOG,
visitors, friend, visitors,
Yeah.
visitors,
Does
friend,
it sound like
friend,
does it sound
visitors.
like does it sound like common or Sylvan?
It's common.
Um,
Uh,
hello?
Friend, visitors, visitors, friends.
Is this the same plants I talked to earlier?
We are one.
Oh,
Of course you
hi.
are.
It's us again.
Yes.
Hi. Are you the one that's causing all the problems with the people dying and getting sick and dying?
Not us. Not us. Not no. Not us. Never. No. Never us. We live. We thrive. We survive.
Um, who are you?
We are
Sounded like
hers.
the kazoo kid.
We are hers. We are mothers. We are hers.
Whose mother?
She waits. She waits in the room beyond. She waits.
Is she friendly?
To us.
Oh.
That's not very assuring.
Do you does your mom have a name?
No. No name. No name. She is mother.
Oh.
Does she got a big old statue? She likes half orcs.
It has no idea how to interpret your your comment.
There was a statue of her in a few rooms back. Was that her?
Mother.
Okay. What about the big thing from the last room? We had to defend ourselves. What was that? You too?
Guard friend. Guard friend keeps us safe.
Yeah, he
Oh.
sure does, and he always
To be
will.
fair,
Okay.
I come
we,
and tell
we
you
did
that,
jump
and
to
he
we did kind of
Could
jump to
we-
conclusions.
Could we talk to your mom?
She is beyond. She is beyond.
Okay.
Just go be
Um.
old.
Okay. Well.
So
I hope you will have a really nice day. We're gonna go talk to your mom. Okay?
Yeah. Bye friends. Friend visitors. Friends.
Bye, friends. May peace
Bye.
be with you, and may you have wonderful lives.
And Dioge's gonna start waddling to the next room.
Okay.
You're never gonna
God.
make it.
You're gonna lean up to her, Kappa. I think we'd have been better off trying to talk to the statue.
All right, no, I don't need a statue. The real deal's waiting for me in the next room. I know how to handle this one.
For those of you
Keto
in
face
chat,
palms.
my regular players can tell you this. I do creepy very
You're cutting out
well.
what?
Yeah, you cut out.
No, I said
Cut out.
for everyone in chat who's like, that's creepy. I do creepy very well. I'm good at about one thing, and
Oh.
it tends to be creepy.
very
Alright.
valid.
All right, so onward.
All right.
Onward.
Onward.
Onward,
Onward,
onward.
onward.
Friends,
Onward,
friends,
onward.
mother,
Friends,
onward.
Front, mom.
Momward, momward,
Momward.
Woman.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
gosh, I love you guys.
In the middle of this next room is one of my players is in the chat right now, and he's like, no, it's true. It's true. She just creepy really well.
And camels.
And camels. And camels. You know, that's right. In the next room is a massive plant, and you actually can watch the light inside of the body of this thing pulse like a heartbeat, and it sends out tendrils of light through its long vines. And coming around the corner of this plant, because you can't really see around it, is a woman. She was probably a woman at one point.
Excuse me?
She's just kind of clipping at this plant like she's trimming off the dead leaves with a small dagger, and pays you no mind.
Are you the mom of the plants?
Her head just...
Does she look alive?
She's alive.
But
I'm
she
just gonna
looks-
stay where I am, and I'm gonna do some flexing.
Are you the one that's causing all the people getting sick and dying?
If they're getting sick and dying, it just means they weren't worthy to be part of my garden.
Okay, poison ivy.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Well, mystery solved.
I'm,
Let's go
I'm,
home.
I'm sorry, but we can't let you keep doing that.
Why
we
not?
can't let you keep killing people. That's because it's wrong. You're hurting a lot of people, and this garden seems to be spreading more, and a lot of more people will die. We can't let you do that.
She puts the dagger away. It wasn't a large weapon. It didn't even look like it would hurt much. And she just snaps her fingers, and out of the darkness around you on the cliffs, where these bioluminescent fungi are, people start to walk up to the edge so you can see them properly. And they're elves.
Alright.
And they're covered
I'm just-
in fungi and spores. She says they're not dead.
But they're not in control of their own lives.
Of course they are.
You call this control? You call this freedom? This is no free will. This is slavery.
I gave them new lives.
New
What if
new
they didn't
lives
want
that are
new
not
lives?
worth new lives that are not worth living. You can't even see the joy in their souls anymore. They are not no longer alive. They're almost as lifeless as the rock we step on. We can't let you do this anymore.
Or
can't
I'm
let
just
you-
gonna come out and say it.
Okay.
Why not flowers? Why fucking mushrooms? You have all the gardens you fucking want. You got posies and forget-me-nots.
She looks very closely at you, Kappa. Says, "I watched you earlier."
Yes, you did. You like what you saw?
She just smiles. She says, "You would make a good addition to my garden."
Yeah, maybe if you had a garden of pretty things, I could be in it, but you don't, so I can't.
I could make you a garden of pretty things. Is that what you want?
Yeah,
You're not
deal.
going to make a garden.
No deal.
Not out of people. In the name of Cyralali and the Radiant Heart Auxiliary, we will bring you down in the name of justice.
Your friend is so
I'm in.
fervent in his beliefs.
Yeah, I don't know.
You see, like
no,
you see, because
yeah.
Yoji is still on his 4 paws. He's almost getting on like a low battle pose, almost.
Hunkering down. But Kappa, don't you want to
Yes.
be part of my garden? I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm very good at those, as we all know.
You're in 10 feet. You're in 10 feet. You got +2. You're in +2.
Heck
That's good.
yes,
Oh, it's-
heck
it's-
yes.
I'm on her team now, actually. I don't even need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. Oh
So
boy.
you choose to fail?
No,
Oh!
it's a 22.
Yeah, that'll definitely succeed. You're pretty sure she just wanted to make out with you, but then she also probably smells real bad.
All right. Like I said, I'm into it.
You're into it, but of your own free
Of course
will.
You're into it.
Right. I choose to be into it, not because you made me.
Oh, darn. Well then, and we're gonna roll initiative.
All right.
Aw.
Let's do
Nice.
the thing. All right.
Let's do the initiative thing.
So
Yes. So where are the people?
they're just on the
Inside-
edge of the cliff.
Inside the
Do,
steeple.
they don't seem like threats right now.
No, not right now. If they become threats, I will put them on the map.
I want to
So,
see because
everyone
that this
doubled
might
up there.
actually.
There we go. That's better.
Ooh.
Yeah, it doesn't clear the old initiative, so I have to clear from the top down and then restart. Yeah, I wish it would do that, but it doesn't. Not super great. Okay. Alright, so if I need to add everybody back in here, there you go. If everyone can just plug their initiatives in. Kita and Nathos, what did you guys get?
17 for Kita.
17?
12 originally.
12. Okay, awesome. Yeah, the initiative tracker thing gets wonky sometimes.
Ooh, yes,
Alright.
she's almost at the end.
Okay, so I'm gonna back the map out here for everyone can see on stream. Cap, I'm gonna actually move you into a grid there so that you
Oh,
have a
that's
square
fine.
you can move around.
Yeah,
And
It's all right.
Keita and Daythorn.
okay. Oh yeah. Yep, they got kind of copied over weird. There we go. All right, Kappa, you are first.
I would like to rage, and I cling my shields together. And spirits come out of me and all that shit. And I walk over here, and I go, sorry, love, it's going to hurt you more than it hurts me.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack recklessly, because that's what I do.
Okay.
All right. No. First one is a 13,
That's
and the
a
second one is...
First one
No, you
misses.
attacked-
Second one
You
hits.
attacked recklessly.
Oh, I do. I
Yeah,
have
you have
advantage.
advantage,
So,
so
yeah.
So they both hit.
Nice. And of course, when I strike her with my shield, I will say, "You're fighting me now."
Yeah.
The usual
spiel.
That's 6 and 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Is
has 10 minutes passed
Yes.
since the last time? Okay,
Yes.
so-
Yeah, you walked
Cool.
for about a half an hour
Oh,
to get to
yeah,
this
no, that's fine.
area. Yeah. We had to move the narrative along just a little bit.
Yeah, no,
but
that's what
yeah.
I asked because of
No, that's all good. Okay, so what was the total? I'm sorry.
It was a total of 14 points of
14.
bludgeoning.
So half. Okay.
Good to know.
Mhm.
I don't have anything else.
She takes the hits and is just staring at you.
All right. Oh, that's what I wanted.
That's what Kappa wanted. Okay, so Kita, you are next. So Kita and Diogi, you guys are both at the same initiative. One of you can choose to go first, or
It doesn't matter to me. You want this, Alex?
I mean, I know what I'm doing.
I mean, I was just gonna firebolt her, so.
I mean,
it's up to you all. I just need to establish who wants to in successive rounds who wants to go first.
what's your dexterity?
Dex is +2.
I have a cat. Sorry.
+2. So we're both okay. So
You just go. You
It's
just
a
go.
straight
all right,
draw.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first. So I'm going to run right between both Kappa and her legs. Go to the other side.
Yep. Okay.
And then and then right there, I'm gonna turn, stand up, and as I'm getting up, I pull out my battle axe and I swing upwards and then downwards.
Okay.
Yikes.
So bing, bong. So I'm guessing the first one hits.
First one hits. Second one misses.
So first one is going to have a level 1 divine smite.
All right. All right. All right. Sorry.
Yes, that's
Move cat.
beautiful.
Give me the total, please.
So 11 slashing and 11 radiant.
Got it.
Yep. And
Okay.
and then I'm just standing there.
Okay. Okay. She also takes that hit. The radiant doesn't do anything extra, unfortunately, but she again
No
the hit,
way.
and she is going to use her reaction. And as you hit her on that first attack, Diogi, you watch spores pop out of her body and hit you.
Oof.
Oh.
Do I need to make a roll or something?
Nope, it's just straight damage. So it is going to be 6 points of poison damage to you as those hit your eyes, and you can feel your eyes watering and tearing up, and yeah, it doesn't feel good.
Ouch.
All right, Kita.
Alright. So. Just gonna firebolt her. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 hits.
Okay. And that's, let's see, 2d10. 1 and 2, a 6 and a 5. So 11 damage.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, she's taking hits, but she doesn't seem bothered at all by anything you're doing.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
Staying put, or did you want to move?
Nah, she'll stay put for now.
Okay, she'll stay put. Nothus, you are next.
All right. I am going to push forward my 25er.
Okay.
Inspiration to Kappa.
Hey.
No, I won't
Kappa,
forget to use it during
Go
the
attack
critical
her.
moment.
Come in, kick the crap out.
Oh, nice.
I'm also going to go for a vicious mockery on her.
Lovely. All right. So wisdom
I have-
save. Okay. Oh. Yep. Go ahead. Sorry, my cat just took my paper.
I have seen finer mushroom gardens in a piss bucket behind a tavern.
Oh, snap!
Oh.
Ooh. Okay. Hold on. Sorry.
But have you though? You've been to the stink fields.
Then what's the point of visiting?
Yikes.
All right. Wisdom save.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. DC?
14.
14. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Lots of numbers. Lots of numbers. Okay.
All around.
Lots and lots of
That's a natural 1, so she's going to take double damage.
Nice.
Sweet.
Ooh.
4d4.
Oof. Okay.
Oh my god. This is fun guy meme on rhythm already.
All right, so 9 total?
9 total.
9 total. Oof. All right. Didn't like that at all. For the first time, you see her react, and she puts one kind of like scaly vine-like hand up on her temple, and just glares at you. Okay. You moved. Spell. Anything else?
No, I.
Okay. She is going to reach out. She's going to get everybody but Kita. Everybody except for Kita needs to make a wisdom save as you hear her go in some foul language that you don't understand.
Kappa +2.
+3, actually.
Oof.
+3. No.
That's an 11 for Daythorn.
Oh dear.
Okay, so Daythorn fail, Diogi fail, Kappa succeed. Not that everybody but Kappa failed. Okay, so
Oh, I'm very good at wisdom saves.
you are.
With the wisdom.
I'm the wisest barbary in the side of the mist.
This is. It feels like the very word that she utters sinks into your flesh and begins to decay you from the inside out.
Oh.
Kappa, you're still going to take half.
Alright, yes.
So,
Glad Kita was out of range.
so the full is 13. So 13
Oh.
points
Holy
of
crap.
necrotic to Daythorn, Diogi, and Nothus, and you take half, Kappa.
Nice.
So you take a
I
6.
will use my reaction to reduce the damage to Daythorn by 2d6.
Okay.
And I go, Tiny, get her! And he goes, Kappa!
Oh,
8 points of damage reduction.
so 5, Daythorn.
Okay.
No, I'm so good.
Okay. And then she's used her reaction. Yep. She will then just stand her ground between the two people hitting her. It is Daythorn's turn.
So that doesn't make me stop being able to move, right?
Nope.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. I want to move there, and I would like to throw. Where's that spell go? Firebolt, but I want to throw it at the plant thing she was chopping at earlier.
Yeah, it was my idea. You're so smart.
So wait, which spell are you using? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
The firebolt.
Firebolt.
Bolt.
Okay. Want to
Yeah,
make sure I
not
heard it
fireball.
properly.
I want to make sure my idea works before I toss out a 3rd level spell.
You absolutely can send the firebolt toward the massive plant.
Yeah.
What's the total?
16
16.
16 will hit.
Okay, sweet. 14 fire damage.
Oof, it didn't like that. It's 28 fire damage. And as soon as that little firebolt hits and one of the tendrils goes up in flames, you see her spin in your direction.
Hit the
Okay. Back at the top of the order then, Kappa.
I would like to move forward a couple of feet here, not leaving her range, but just scooting over here.
Okay.
And I would like to attack her recklessly.
Okay.
Oh, I'll reach for my actual dice. I should be doing it right here. I'm gonna roll 3 attacks because I'm gonna do 3 attacks, but I just want to hit her once.
Understood.
So.
Okay. So.
All right.
Reckless.
So-
right.
Reckless. So it's 15 for the first one.
That hits.
All right. So I'll hit her with that first one. It's going to do 7 points of damage. I'm going to go. Don't forget, you're still fighting me. And then, the next two attacks are going to go to the big plant thing.
Got it. Okay. The next two were a 19 and a 23. Yeah, those definitely hit.
8 and 6.
8 and 6.
So
Okay.
14 total.
14. Oof. Didn't like that either. Did not like that.
And so I just, with my left, I just ding her once, and then 2 right hooks right there into the plant. Just boom, boom.
You're getting a little plant pulp on your fists as you punch into it, and you're leaving holes in this thing. And you can just see through the one hole the beating heart of this plant.
Nice.
All right.
Kill the plant. Got it.
Kappa's turn. DOG, what would you like to do?
Do I see the hole from where I'm at?
Yeah, you can see it.
How big is it?
Fist size. Kappa fist size.
Oh, I got big shield on there too.
Yeah, so, yeah. Pretty decently sized. I see calculation.
Oh no.
More like possible. Would I be able?
Oh
This is going to
no.
be
Are you
very
kidding me?
interesting.
I think he's gonna run in there.
Yeah, I think he is too.
Would I be able to dig in there? Like the good boy that I am.
Yes, I will allow
Caw,
that.
caw.
I will
And
allow
then-
it.
And
Sure.
I'm small, so I'm just like. And then would that be my movement?
Mhm.
So-
Movement, action. It burns your entire turn to do that.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna like look back, at Kappa, and it's gonna be like, I have an idea. Just keep everyone else distracted. And
Alright.
and for my next, I'm not obviously not gonna happen now, but Kappa can see me preparing my great sword, my
Okay.
great axe.
Understood. Okay.
Is this a call and response kind of situation?
Sure.
I have an idea as well.
Oh god. No, I don't see this ending well. All right. Diogo just dives into the plant and starts digging.
Okay.
From the vantage point of everybody else but Kappa, you have no idea what he's doing.
But you know we got ideas up here.
The
Of course.
dumbest of the group have ideas.
There you go. Okay. So that's his turn.
I'm very wise. I'm not sure if I told you that earlier.
I'm gonna put myself right here, just to
Perfect. That'll help. Yep, that'll help me remember. So, Kita.
Okay, so bonus action, bardic inspiration for DOG.
Oh.
And I'm going to, let's see, hold on a second. Let me do some measuring.
Yep, that ruler is handy.
Do this spot is, okay, yeah, so I'm gonna move here and can I do that? I can.
Yes, you
okay.
can.
So I'm gonna go, what box did I just do? This one? I
Yes.
think it was this one.
Yeah.
And that is still sweet. Okay, so
Everybody starts.
There's their measuring tapes out.
She can still move though.
We're just like numbers.
Yeah, she
ideas,
can still
No, she's fighting
words, woman, just all of the ideas everywhere.
yeah, she can't move until her turn, so I'm fine for now. Dang. Okay, so Dioge's inside plant now.
Yep.
I don't want to attack the plant with him inside of it.
If it makes you feel better, you probably didn't see it, so.
No, that doesn't make me feel better.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know where he
Right.
went.
Oh,
Shane,
you're
Shane,
right.
Shane, I'm
You're
gonna
right.
DM you something.
Oh no.
All right,
Kita-
DM me. Oh, I have
Kita
no idea.
wouldn't
You
know.
do your thing. I'm gonna do more.
Kita wouldn't know.
No. That's the problem with one of the problem with battlefields like this.
Yeah. Okay, so she's gonna do it because Kita wouldn't know any better.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Dioge.
That's fair.
It might not even hit though. It might not even hit.
What are you wanting to do?
Oh no. Oh,
That's
no,
really what you hope for when you cast a spell.
That
Yeah.
definitely doesn't hit. That's a 3.
What were you trying to do?
Firebolt.
Oh
again.
no, it just and it hits the rock cliff.
Oh no.
Yeah, that definitely does not hit. Oof.
Okay.
I'm kind of happy, but at the same time, no, I would just do more damage.
That's fair.
It's a big plant. How do you miss?
I don't know.
I fired
I'm
and
stressed.
missed.
Yeah.
I'm stressed,
That,
okay?
exactly. All right. Anything else on your turn, Kita?
No, that's it.
All right, Nothus.
All right. I just happen to be lucky enough to proper position to not slay any pups.
No
Anyway.
dogs have been harmed in this one shot.
Yeah, no.
No,
Gonna
dogs
do a
are
bit of the
hard. This one.
finger licks, stretch them out, and hitting that loot hard. I'm going
Okay.
for a lightning bolt.
Oh.
Straight to the plant.
Thunderstruck!
Yep.
Spin. Thunderstruck, even though it's lightning.
Lightning struck!
It'd be a dex.
For who?
For
the,
her?
the
Okay.
woman?
I'll be honest, I wasn't sure if you were going to lightning bolt the plant or her,
Oh, I was
so I
going for
just
the
wanted
plant.
to make sure. Okay.
Oh, the plant? Okay, so
Dex save. Okay. That is
Do I need to roll one?
Yeah, so wait, I'm confused. Who is getting lightning bolted?
The plant.
The plant.
Should be the plant.
The plant.
Be
Okay.
a safe shot.
That's
yeah?
what I thought, because it's literally a plant. It has no dex save. It's a plant. It's rooted in the
yeah,
ground.
it's like it's embedded there.
It's an auto hit.
All right.
Yeah, so light it up.
Light 'em up, light 'em up.
Don't get me banned on Twitch, please.
That's well within fair use.
I don't trust
Under
Twitch.
30 seconds. It's
I don't
fine.
trust Twitch.
Yeah.
Oof, oof, oof. Okay. The plant with the lightning bolt begins, it just cracks it in half. Diogi, it actually, I'm gonna do this because I find it narratively more funny. The plant just melts around Diogi and there's Diogi standing there.
Axe already like about to
Yep.
be raised.
It's like you open the door and someone forgot to put their pants on and Diogi's just standing there.
This is actually really thematically pleasing.
Yeah, that's why I did it. Yeah.
The petal just.
The plant is dead.
The plant is
Sweet.
dead.
Massively
The
dead.
plant's dead.
Massively dead.
Massive-
Massively dead.
The heart is
Overkill
not
dead.
beating anymore.
Nope. It is a
Okay.
rotted black husk.
Okay.
I have
Alright.
a sinking suspicion that will get rid of some of her resistance.
After the surprise of seeing it destroy, I'm going to attempt to casually walk back a little bit away from
Me? Lightning bolt, not me.
Never me.
Wasn't me.
Freak Storm.
It's so weird. Don't know where that came from. Alright, so now that's just kind of backwards a little bit.
So much for my plan.
Well, she turns around and she sees the dog in the middle of the plant, which she knew you were there, but at the same time.
Stupid dog! You make me look bad.
She just says, well, it's convenient you moved that way. And she
Huh?
makes her hands into a V and shoots out this blast of ice. I need everybody except for Diogi to make a constitution saving throw.
Can I?
Oh,
can
I
throw-
actually am good at
Can I
them.
throw a
Plus
words in here?
2. Plus 2.
I'm not good
What
at
was that,
cards.
Nathis?
Do none of you have absorb elements?
No.
Wait,
What did you say, Nathis?
What did you say?
Okay, crosstalk.
Can
Hold
I
up
apply-
a second.
Alright,
Nathis.
so 19 for Capo.
oh, dice.
Can I apply
please
cutting
don't-
words to this?
Yes, you may.
All right.
Please don't fail me now, dice. Okay, that's an 18.
19.
Novice?
Oh, hi, person who just followed.
You rolled a
Hi.
3?
Oh, for cutting words. I was
Cutting
trying
words.
to drop the.
Oh, 22!
What?
All of you.
Crit cutting words.
Okay. So, yeah, she braces out this cone of cold and hits all of you. If you all, because when you call out the numbers, it's hard for me to keep track when there's crosstalk. So I don't
Sorry.
have the con saves for Daythorn or Kita. If you just put those in chat, please.
Yeah,
That'll
no
help me.
problem.
Awesome, thank you.
I think they said 19. So
Okay,
19.
just wanted to make sure that I had it right. So everyone manages to succeed, but you're still going to take half damage.
Okay.
So it's half of
Okay.
8d8 cold damage.
Oh Lord.
Kappa, get ready.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Get
think.
ready.
Oh, please don't kill Kita. Please
gets
don't
the
kill Kita.
juice?
Please don't kill Kita.
42 halved is 21.
Oh my
And I'll reduce the
God.
damage
And then
by-
reduced by 3, so 18.
And then by 10 Takeda.
18.
18.
Everyone alive?
Yeah.
Still alive, barely.
Okay. When you
Oh, you got all your squishies.
I'm just going to make a general recommendation to all of those players and DMs out there. When you you piss off a high level spellcaster, that's what happens.
I'll be-
I'm at 6
okay.
I'll be honest,
HP.
I'm not usually a barbarian. So don't get me like, hey, counter spell.
Yeah, I know,
If you
right?
hadn't reduced that damage, I would be dead.
Yeah, well,
All right,
that's what I'm here for.
that is her turn. Daythorn, you are up.
That heart was. Well, I guess I can't see the heart.
Is dead.
Is dead.
Yeah,
Just-
the whole
it's
plane
dead.
is dead in the heart.
The whole thing's dead. She's not
Okay.
though.
We might go a
She's
little bit
not.
over, but whatever.
That's fine.
We will a little
It's
bit,
fine.
yeah. This is why I said I wasn't planning on running over, but this
We're
is
good,
where
we're
it
good.
happens. Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah.
And she's hurt,
Uh,
but she's not on death's door.
Can I? Yeah, I would like to try magic missile.
Yes, you can.
Can I? Not?
3 damage.
What's 3, right?
I thought I could. I thought I could do magic missile at like
At higher levels you can, yeah.
spots.
Yeah.
Well, what? How do I make this work?
Well, that's just one missile, 1d4 plus 1. But you'll do that a number of times.
You have to. So yeah, just do it again like 2 more times, and then if you want to cast it more, just.
Mhm.
But
I want to do it at a 3rd level, so I just hit magic
so
missile
5, so 4 more times.
4 more times.
Yeah, just do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, because we'll have a
5,
total that comes up.
8.
And one more.
13. 17.
Plus 5.
No, it's already got the plus 1 in there.
Does it get the plus 1 in? Oh, okay, yeah,
Yes.
it
It
does.
does.
Okay, so what was the total?
17.
17. Thank you. Thank you.
Mm.
All right. They boo, 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 right into her form, and she bends backwards a little bit, but straightens back up again. It's a good try. It's weak. I'm not impressed.
I tried.
Kappa.
All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and swing on her. That's gonna be 16 to hit.
16 hits.
All right, so I'm gonna hit her once, and then I'm gonna go ahead. Of course, you're fighting me now. And then I will use my bonus action to grapple.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So, all right, contested.
That's a 26
Yep.
crit.
Yeah, unless she crits, she's not making that.
And
Even
she's a
if she crits
whiz.
26.
Nope. So, grappled.
And then I'll use my last attack to produce my poison, and I go, "Time to take your fucking medicine." And I'll shove it in her mouth.
Oh.
All right. So, roll
Yes.
the 2d4 on the poison.
4.
Okay. So 4 total?
Yeah.
Okay. She looks at you. That head comes up with her like massive vines and almost snake-like Medusa-looking hair. And she much obliged and takes 4 hit points back.
What?
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know.
Oh my god. Okay.
Would you
Oh,
like a
okay.
kiss now?
Kinda. If you're offering. Now, there was a secondary effect on that too, though, wasn't there?
No, it's just straight poison.
It's just damage.
Yeah, it's just damage. It lasts for an hour on the blade or the head of a weapon, but
Yeah, but it
I
heals,
see.
so no
Yeah.
point.
Okay.
okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, so she is grappled, so there you go. All right, Diogi, you it's
Did you say so? I'm gonna hop out since now there's it's not that hard
Mm-mm.
since there's bleh.
There's nothing there.
You said the radiant damage did nothing.
Nothing extra.
It didn't do anything special.
Nothing special.
Okay, so no extra damage, I'm assuming.
But that was before we destroyed the Heart of Darkness.
That's true.
Hmm.
Did I notice anything different with my punch after we destroyed the Heart of Darkness?
I'm just gonna. I mean,
All right.
I'm going to. Because I was planning to do something with the smite, but if it does nothing, then what can I do, right? All right, I'm just gonna smack her twice.
You can always try diplomacy.
She does want to kiss me.
That's true.
We haven't.
She is
I
grappled.
mean, yeah, so I'm gonna just run forward so I'm facing directly at her, and
I roll for loving embrace.
and I'm going to put my blade away. Keep the shield at hand just in case, because it's defense, not offense. You don't have to die, but neither do these people. Stop it.
She does have to
If
die,
you-
actually.
I mean, I'm trying. This is Alex, and I'm trying to think. Just
No, and you don't have to go into great so I'll have you make a persuasion check.
okay.
She's
normal,
not-
right?
Out of she's not insane. She just
Yeah.
has a certain brand of logic.
Okay.
Yeah, the fucking crazy one.
Heck yes.
22.
Heck yes.
She looks at you and looks at her, I'll say, horde up above on the cliff who've just been watching this entire thing like creepy zombies. Ugh, you ruined my fun. Fine. Snaps her fingers, and you watch them all kind of collapse to the ground, but the spores retreat and recede from their skin. Is that what you wanted?
And no more. No more of this, please.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he means so well. She turns her head back to you, Kappa. Does he always mean this well?
I don't know. We haven't been acquaintances for too long. I mean, we did a job earlier. I got the shield, but
All right, take them and go. Fine.
Thank you.
But why?
We
Typical Daythorn always asking why.
She pokes you in the shoulder, Kappa. Could you spin me so I can see your little friend?
What? You cut
What?
out.
You cut out.
Oh, I'm sorry. She taps Kappa in the shoulder and says, "Could you spin me around so I could talk to your little friend who asked that question?" Thank you. That's
You're welcome.
wonderful. Why? Tell me.
tell me why.
Daythorn, right? Daythorn?
Yeah.
Where does your power come from, Daythorn?
Ancient genie fellas.
Ancient genie fellas.
Touched a great ancient being, did you?
Not me, but a great grandmother or grandpa. Sure.
I did last turn.
I at this point I'm going up. I'm short, but I'm just gonna like raise my hand up and just cover his mouth.
Your power comes from
I stand on my tippy toe so he can't.
your power comes from something you couldn't control, nor did you ask for it, but you use it to the best of your ability, don't you?
Sure, ma'am.
Oh. I'm doing nothing different. Our results just differ.
Huh.
At least I didn't burn down your entire garden, so there's that.
Oh. It was an experiment. It wasn't really I wasn't exactly attached to it yet. I didn't name it. So go. Take your elves, I guess.
Before we do,
Okay.
do you know anything about an Inoku scepter?
Oh, you mean this? Darling, my new friend Kappa, if you would.
Oh, I thought you were just happy to see me, and I'll take it.
Always. It's in a back pocket.
All right, I grab it,
Okay. It's
and I toss it
okay.
to whoever wants it. I don't
It's
care.
this cold iron
I take it.
There you go.
scepter with a dark purple gem in the top. It's expended by now, anyways.
Just in case, I'm placing it down, and I'm fucking swinging my sword and even divine smiting that thing.
Okay, you can do that.
Just make sure anything it has completely destroyed.
As long as you.
I don't want to tell you how to play your character, but it's a stick, and you could bury it in the backyard.
That's, you know what? That's actually quite good. Yeah, as long as you didn't roll a 1, you actually can split it right down into
Yep.
2 pieces. And the gem, any little bit of light that was there just and powers down.
Oh man, could have had a cool new stick.
If a stick hurts my friends, I have to do more than just bury it.
You can bury you can bury 2 sticks now.
Roll to resist doggo.
All right.
A stick
I'll
is
roll,
never broken.
I'll roll
Yeah.
a wisdom save. Just
Roll
for
a
the hell
wisdom
of it.
save just for the hell of it.
18.
Yeah, you're fine. She.
I may be a pompous at heart, but I'm a knight nonetheless.
Aw. Kappa, she taps you on. If you wouldn't mind, darling.
Oh yeah, and what I do is I reach into my boot and grab this gilded dagger and I shove it in her fucking heart.
Wait, no, that's supposed to be for the.
He's fine now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's unmushroomified. It's all good.
Thematically, it would. Well, by D&D rules, it wouldn't kill her, but thematically, it seems appropriate that it does.
Oh my god.
So the dagger goes straight into her chest, and she puts one hand up on yours. She says, "I don't die that easily." And then she melts into the ground and turns into a mushroom.
You know, I pull the mushroom out of the ground and tear it into tiny pieces.
Come over and firebolt that spot. Picture it's
completely
definitely
slackjawed. Like, what?
Burn the
just
ground
happened?
from whence it came.
You see, I knew she would be back to her nefarious ways in no time.
Do I recognize Paris or Paris in the group? The father of the elder daughter? So the elder?
Yes, he was at the front of the group, standing there, who is now just kind of getting to his knees and blinking and
How
looking
many of them
around.
are there?
There are 40.
40?
Mm-hmm.
Do they all seem equally weak, or are there some that look worse than others?
There are some that are worse than others, for sure.
If they are they fifth, I'll say how many of them estimate.
Well, let me find out. 7.
7. Each of them, I will go up to them, place one hand, and those 7, they all get 2 points of healing each.
Okay.
Is the elder one of them?
No.
No? Okay, but the elder gets 1 point just to like get him
Okay.
a little more up. And I look up at him. Sir, your daughter is waiting for you.
Goes to reach out where he normally would, and then realizes you're much shorter, and
And then he what?
He tries to put his hand on what he would think would be a normal sized person, and then just puts his hand down lower to put it on your shoulder. Evil bitch. And starts like picking his people up and getting them on his feet.
Dioge's helping them all.
Okay.
Like he's being the generous knight that he is.
Okay.
He is truly the goodest boy.
He is the goodest boy. He is. you manage to, for the sake of expediency, because we are running a little bit over, you all managed to work your way out of here. As soon as she died, all of the mushrooms died. And with that, the forest, even as you're walking back, slowly, because you have 40 survivors who are, some of them, barely up and around.
And Dio just like helping them up.
Yeah, you watch the flowers come back and the vines start to regrow properly, and that wall instantly disappears into the ground and just turns into forest loam and moss. And you manage to get everyone back to the village. Dysandra is still there. And there is a very touching family reunion that happens between father and daughter. And she looks at all of you and says, I'm sorry I doubted you.
You were right to be honest. We kind of looked into this.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? She couldn't have been more wrong. Of course we had this.
I mean, step one, the first thing that I tried to do was eat one of these mushrooms, and that probably would have killed me. So, from jump, I was not. I mean,
look how big and strong you are. You would have been fine.
You're right. I am very big and strong, you know.
Dio is looking at the two of you and he's gonna bark to shut both of you up.
No, let them banter. We just finished a hard thing.
You know how
Let them banter.
No, it's like a bark, and you see like it's a little growl, but then it turns into a little blep and a tail wag.
I'm gonna be nursing my my healing potion as we talk.
You know how I knew she was evil and had to die? I was very attracted to her, and if my 14 ex-wives are any sort of indication.
14 ex-wives?
You know, my dad always had a rule about this.
Amazing.
I guess
So-
that makes sense.
I have a basic intuition.
I know things.
It's called my crotch.
Oh God!
Kappa,
Oh
if
God!
It's like a dowsing rod
Nope.
for evil bitches.
Kappa, if you do ever decide to remarry, don't ask me for the ceremony, please.
I don't even know what that means. We have an ancient Orcish tradition for marriage.
Oh
Alright,
God!
alright.
Oh God! Okay,
Anyway.
and
Please no.
Oh.
Please no.
Now an orcish party.
I'm just glad everyone's alive.
First you
rain-
do the Orcish, then you get the Porkish.
I'm just glad
Oh.
everyone's alive.
Oh my God!
The rainforest is completely safe, and we can go home.
Hey, and I think on that
Hey.
note, from the goodest of
Yeah.
boy.
I also dropped that dragon shield like a long time ago and
Kappa!
have been too nervous to say anything. But now
Oh,
that
okay, that's it. At the end,
My portion was already spent. I owe people a lot of money now. Bad people.
this entire journey was to get this.
The entire
I'm done. Stream over.
Stream over.
Good night, everybody.
So on that
Gotta
note, we
close
will
it
end.
out proper.
Thank you everybody for this like weird ass one shot that I don't know where it went, but it was fun. I hope it was fun.
Oh, it was so much
Thank
fun.
you so much to everyone who played tonight, this weekend. Thank you to our DMs, Joe Timmis, Chris Painter, who ran Starfinder and did a fantastic job, Steve from Classless Characters, who did a fantastic job for Monster of the Week. Thank you to everyone who has donated. Thank you to Biba especially. Oh my gosh, for running 2 streams and playing. Like, dang. Get it. Amazing. Thank you everyone who tuned in. We really appreciate it. Please, one more time, go to rainforest-alliance.org. Check out the amazing work that they do. It's really important that we try to keep this planet from being on fire because we all want to breathe and save animals and not die in a horrible, it would be bad. But on that note, we love you all. Be good to each
Okay.
other.
And remember,
Wild
save
ones.
the plants, adopt dogs, and don't be Kappa.
if I may just really quickly,
Yes, you
just
may.
for a moment.
Yes.
I can drop the facade now. Actually, my name's Scott Shane. And,
Wait, what?
yeah, I know. I like
Oh God.
And you meaning to say I'm not a dog?
I'm just a human man. Over at Lawful Stupid, we have a tradition at the end of every game session that we play on a rotational basis. We roll a d20 and add the amount to a charity. Of course, I would like to do my roll for humanity today for the Rainforest Alliance.
Yay.
Proper.
That is a 16, so $16 from Lawful Stupid to the
Awesome.
Rainforest Alliance.
Thank you
I
so
encourage-
much.
Of course. I encourage everybody out there, if you have the means, add a roll humanity to your game that you play at your table, because it feels really good to, at the end of the session, kind of do this less little roll. So,
That's
thank you.
it.
Love
There
it.
you go. All right.
Heck yeah.
It's been a long game. It's been a long weekend. Be good
It's
to each
been
other.
so fun.
It's
though.
really not that hard, y'all. Please be good to each other. It's really not that difficult. We love you. Good night, everybody.
Love you guys.
Be the
Good
goodest
night.
boys in the
Night.
goodest world.
Boy, clit face, it's me, Kappa.
No, Kappa. Okay.